And welcome in, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we're back live here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube tonight. Welcome in, everyone. Colton, thanks so much for stopping by. Patrick, Vegas, Vix, Gaze, Vaughn, what is up, everyone? Back on the channel here once again as I'll be calling play-by-play tonight. NBA tonight here. Denver Nuggets, number 2 in the Western Conference at the moment, 38-17 overall as they went through right before the All-Star break. Jamal Murray looking strong here. Last 4 games before the All-Star break, dropping down an average of 29 points per game. Last 4 games, he has been scoring 31, 36, 26, and 32 for the Thunder. They get a record of 33-22. They have turned the ship in the right direction. Right before the All-Star break, they started out the season with a record of 6-11 on Thanksgiving. They had a 15-15 record a day after Christmas, and now in the year 2020, they have a record of 15-7 as they're 33-22, tied for 6th right now with the Mavericks in the Western Conference. Hey, welcome in Bradley here to the channel as we'll get ready for the play-by-play. About 5 minutes to tip off or so between these two teams tonight. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like here, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Bradley here, Thunder fan. Awesome to have you join in again, my man. So yeah, Thunder here. They just have a surprising core this season for Oklahoma City. 3 players averaging just over 19. They're led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 19.5 points per game, but Chris Paul making the All-Star list for his 10th time in his career. And Chris Paul this season, coming off his last game, he had a double-double, 14 points, 12 assists. Chris Paul averaging just over 17 this year, leading the team in assists as well. Dennis Schroeder, looking like the 6th man off the bench this year for OKC. He is averaging just over 19. He dropped down 22 from the bench in the win over New Orleans in the last game right before the All-Star break. So we'll be getting ready for this one. A couple minutes now. This game takes place at Oklahoma City for this matchup here. As we take a look, looking at the leading scores right now, Danilo Gallinari as well, right in the middle of Gilgeous-Alexander and Schroeder, as he is tied with Schroeder, averaging 19.3 points per game, as Gallinari, during the month of January, averaged about 21 points per game for him. For the Nuggets, they're led by Nikola Jokic. He is averaging a double-double right now. He's got 11 triple-doubles, number 3 in the NBA in that category. 35 double-doubles so far for the first game between these two teams after the All-Star break. Should be a good one tonight here, Friday night. NBA action for you guys. We'll keep everyone updated throughout the scores, what's going on throughout the course of the night as well. So thank you all for stopping by here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube tonight. There's other NBA games going on as well, so I'll keep you guys updated throughout the scores of what's going on throughout tomorrow. What's my schedule for tomorrow? I'm not sure my schedule tomorrow. I do plan to do the Kentucky-Florida game at 6 o'clock. Just make sure that notifications are on because I'm not sure if I'll be able to cover Baylor and Kansas. It all depends on when I finish changing the oil tomorrow for the car. So I'm not sure about that yet. If I do have it finished or so and it's not before the game, I might join it in at like halftime or so, like I did one time, because I think it was the last one I did. I think I was changing my breaks, and it was Florida against Auburn. That was back in January. I remember I missed like the first half of it and did the second half for you guys. So just make sure notifications are on so you guys will be notified when I do go live. I do plan to call Kentucky, though, against Florida tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Second stream, though, up in the air depending when I finish. So let's see here. We're going to take a look. NBA scores going on tonight. Wizards leading the Cavaliers 62-53 is the score. And Mavericks right now, they were blowing out the Magic by like 18 last time I checked, but now it's down to 12 right now at halftime, 64-52. Hey, welcome in. There's my man John from Off the Wall Hockey. Thanks so much for stopping in here. Hitting the thumbs up as well. I appreciate it, bud. And it's going to be an awesome time here. Can't wait for March to come. March is right around the corner, and we're gonna do some awesome joint streams. Tonight's kind of like a interesting night. I haven't ever streamed the Thunder in the regular season this year. I've streamed the Nuggets a couple times, but these two teams I haven't really built up a fan base of so far this season. So interested to see how this will go along throughout the stream tonight here. So we'll be getting into this game. A couple minutes to tip off between these two teams tonight. Quite a little longer for me than what the college game is, because usually the college streams take about 2 hours. These games last around 2.5, so a little bit longer for me tonight. Vegas Vix puts up here. Hope URI gets the W tomorrow. I hope so, man. If I do cover Kentucky against Florida tomorrow, that game's at 6. Rhode Island takes on Davison at 5:30. Definitely going to update you guys with the scores of that one throughout, because I'll be paying close attention to that game. Man, Davison's looking red hot, too. I can't get a read on them. They lost to St. Joseph's back on Tuesday. The worst team in the conference. St. Joe's got their first ever victory, but flashback to the 2 games before that, they absolutely destroyed St. Bonaventure. It wasn't even close. They crushed St. Bonaventure. I think they beat them by like 31, and the Bonnies have like a pretty decent record. Hey, welcome in, Jack here. Thanks so much for stopping by once again on the channel. I appreciate it, my man. And I'm going to welcome Jack here to the mod squad here for his generosity throughout the past week and a half. It is greatly appreciated on the channel, my man Jack. So welcome into the mod squad, as he's got a blue wrench over on the channel as well. So we'll be tipping off this game just in a couple of moments. This one taking place at the home of the Thunder tonight. One of the surprises of the NBA, 33 and 22 this season, 17 and 12 at home so far. And they just completely turned it in the right direction. Start out the year with a 6-11 record on Thanksgiving. After that, they were 500 a day after Christmas, 15-15. But in 2020, with a record of 15-7 now, trying to look to turn it in the complete upside here in the direction, as they're in the playoff hunt, tied for 6th place in the Western Conference. That's too funny. Vaughn putting out here, might be busy tomorrow because his dad wants him to help out cut wood. And, yep, John will be cutting wood on Monday. Alright, we're going to be getting ready to go to this game just a moment here as we get ready to tip off. Starting 5 for the Thunder, Chris Paul. Lou Dort is in there, as he's the rookie from Arizona State. Danilo Gallinari, Steven Adams, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, welcome in, Jason here. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. Once again, he is driving down the road listening to the best right now, as he puts Call It Sal here on the channel. So, we get this ball to be tipped off, in the Thunder will get possession first of it now. Actually, it's the Nuggets here with the basketball first. So Nuggets going in the white uniforms. Usually it's flip-flops. So Nuggets with the basketball. Jokic, low post, puts it up, and now it's through for 2 off the start like that, 2-zip. Yeah, a little bit different for the jerseys. I was expecting Oklahoma City to wear the white tonight, but they are actually in the dark blue with the white lettering for this one. Oklahoma City, ball tipped, goes out of bounds. It'll go right back over to the Thunder, as that was Nikola Jokic tipped it out of bounds. So, Denver coming in their white uniforms for tonight here for Denver. White uniforms, dark blue numbers and letters. Oklahoma City with the basketball now. Denver up 2-zip. They have it at the top of the key. Moves it over to the right wing perimeter now for the Thunder. They take a 3. This one from outside. No good. Hits the front rim short by Gallinari. Gets rebound by the Nuggets. We got a foul on the court. Foul on the court stops the clock. 11:18 left to go. And it's a foul by Denver, so it's going to be right back over to the Thunder here with the basketball. So Thunder will get the ball right in their front court. They lob it over left elbow. Steven Adams passes back and on top. Gilgeous-Alexander moves it over left wing now. Lou Dort. Dort bounce pass to the left elbow. Back in their way, low post Adams. Adams turnaround hook in the key. He's got it for 2. 2-2 now the score. 11 minutes left to go in the first half through the first one so far. If anybody's new on the channel, make sure hit that thumbs up. If you're new, hit the subscribe button as well. Nuggets with the basketball. Second possession here. Bounce pass. Low post Murray. Passes over to Jokic. Jokic in the key. Floats it up. It's good for 2. So they got back-to-back buckets here in the first 2 possessions for Denver right now. Thunder basketball. Second possession. Top of the key. into the hands of Lou Dort. Swings it over the left wing perimeter. Passes over to Adams. Adams at the top of the free throw circle. Lobs it over the top, and that is a jam right there in the alley-oop as it gets thrown down by Gallinari for 2. Tie game right now, 4-piece. 10.5 left to go in the first half. They pass it back on top to Jokic. He is number 3 in the NBA right now with 11 triple-doubles this season. That's a corner 3 by Murray. No good off the mark, but they get the offensive rebound. Harris, right corner perimeter. Harris still dribbling with the basketball. Goes to the right baseline, floats it up. No good. Hits the front rim. Rebound. Adams for the Thunder. OKC has it. Tie game at 4. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Thunder have the basketball. CP3. Chris Paul around the left corner perimeter. Swings it back out top of the key now. Gallinari. Gallinari, bounce pass over to Paul. Chris Paul working on Jokic. Takes a jumper over him. Paul down with rattles out. No good. They try to tip it with Adams off the backboard. It's a miss, and it gets rebounds by Denver. Nuggets with the basketball. Denver has it. They take a 3 up. No good. Hits the front rim on the miss by Torrey Craig. Rebound by OKC. Thunder with it. 9.5 left to go in the first half. They have it at the left wing. They take a 3. It is up. No good. Hits the front rim. Both of these teams coming in cold to shoot the ball so far, as we're nearing that 3-minute point through the game so far. And that's a 3. Just jacking up 3s, and that's a miss by the Nuggets at the left wing. Rebound back over to Oklahoma City. Thunder with the basketball. Adams, free throw circle. Dribbles back out. Passes to the top here to Paul. Chris Paul with the ball. Paul now moves, left elbow, swings it back out, right corner shot fake. Gallinari opens some space, takes a jumper, deep 2. He is off the mark. Another miss tonight by Gallinari. Rebounds by the Thunder. OKC has it. Right baseline into the hands of Craig. We get a reach and foul committed by Chris Paul. So right now the clock is stopped. Still tied up at 4 here. Let's see, Vaughn putting out. What should Vaughn do if he is stressed out? Because he has been stressed out for most of the day today. Number 1, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Just relax, man. Just take a deep breath and relax, and just kind of like reset and just take a deep breath, and don't really worry as much. Right corner 3. That is a miss by Jokic. Gets rebounds now by the Thunder. Gallinari has it. Free throw circle. Bounce pass over to Adams. Adams, low post, puts it. Too strong off the backboard. No good. Gets rebounded. Right back over to Denver. Jokic has it. Left wing perimeter. Passes over to the left corner into the hands of Barton. Welcome on the channel. Laker Raves 1. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Yes, Boogie Cousins. No longer a Laker, as that news dropped about an hour ago. Thanks so much for the update here. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button here. I call play-by-play NBA, college basketball, and March Madness tournament on the channel. Hey, welcome in. Boulder Vaughn, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by again here. Thunder go low post. They put it up. That one's up and through for 2. 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Denver with the basketball, left wing. They have it into the hands of Millsap. Millsap with the ball. Now will be a reach and fall committed by the Thunder here. Stops the clock. Jason here putting out, anybody want anything from Dairy Queen? He is in charge tonight. He is the one buying there at the DQ Grill and Chill. As we'll take the orders all the way from Kentucky here. So we're back to action. Going inside, low post dribble drive. That is a miss by the Nuggets. No good by Gary Harris. Rebound by the Thunder. OKC with the basketball. Right wing, Gilgeous-Alexander makes his move. Inside the key, puts it up and in off the backboard, and a drive to the basket for 2. 4-point lead, largest one tonight so far by OKC. If anybody's new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe here, as I call play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament. Nuggets with the basketball. Murray. Murray at the top of the key. Murray dribbling towards the left wing of the perimeter. Spin move now with the left elbow, backing his way to the low post. Murray, turnaround jumper, difficult one. Left elbow, but he hits it. Drains it down, nothing but net by Jamal Murray for 2. Oh, yeah, it's going to be awesome. Awesome, my man, John, to go on a stream with you guys. It's going to be a insane classic stream we'll have. We'll boost up the numbers for you, my man. But, yeah, I definitely looking forward to doing a stream with you sometime. Nice group stream sometime, as that ball gets stolen away right into the key, and Oklahoma City was going dribble drive, low post, and we got a foul with a lot of contact with 6:45 left to go in the first quarter. Hey, welcome in. Enver here on the channel, my man. my Luka Doncic fan. Luka alert. 24 points already by Luka. Wow, he is going off already here. 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and that is only at halftime against the Magic. Wow, so Luka Doncic going off once again. And they are, yep, 64-52. They are leading Orlando right now. Great start by Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. Right now, we're just on break. Hey, welcome in, Alex here, the DMV Sportsnet in the house here. Guess who's in the house? My man Alex from the DMV Sportsnet. Yep, Jamal Murray played at Kentucky a few years back. Jamal Murray's been hot. I think last 4 games he's averaging like 29 or so. 3 of those he was scoring like 30 plus. Shai Gilgeous also, yep, is Boulder Vaughn's Kentucky guy. So is Murray here. Yeah, we got 2 Kentucky players on the team for the Thunder. I mean, yeah, 2 for the Thunder. Nerlens Noel is the other one. Same as Gilgeous Alexander. And for the Nuggets, it's Jamal Murray. New Jersey right now for Alex here. Great, man. Good luck on your trip as well. Hey, welcome in. I don't know anymore. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud, once again here. So right now we're just on break. A couple scores throughout the NBA tonight. Raptors crushing the Suns 45-27. Knicks up against the Pacers 32-29 is the score. And Mavericks up at halftime 64-52. I know Celtics are in action tonight. They lead the Timberwolves 9-7. No Kemba Walker though with knee soreness. He played like 29 minutes in the All-Star break. And he is out tonight against the Timberwolves. Hey, we got a dono here on the channel. My man Gaze, thank you so much. Let's get some dono hype here in the chat. Thank you so much, Gaze. I appreciate it for your generosity here in the channel. There we go. Some dono hype here. Right now, we're just on break. There we go. There's the hype in the chat. We'll get right back into this game in a couple moments. Some basketball tonight. Not that much going on in college, but basically all the underdogs in the Ivy League are leading right now. Number 1 Yale in the Ivy League losing to a bottom feeder in Cornell. 45-39 is the score. Cornell at home in Ithaca is leading Yale right now. Brown and Columbia tied up at 47. Watch out for Brown. I think they've won their last 5 out of 6. But if I would go with the Ivy, I would still like Yale to win it. Dartmouth winning Penn by 10, 52-42. Dartmouth usually is at the bottom of the Ivy League. They are, once again, Columbia and Cornell are the bottom 2. So we're going to get back to action here just in a moment. Big thank you all for the hype in the chat for the dono. Gaze puts out, am I ready for a little bigger dono? I mean, this is his money here. I appreciate the generosity, by the way, Gaze. You guys are awesome on the channel. Alright, here we go. We're going to get right back to action, everyone. Yep, I don't know anymore. Putting out not even 1 minute. He's been watching. We have a donut. We just started out the stream like not even 20. This stream isn't even 20 minutes in right now. 8-6 the score. 6:45 left to go in the first half. And Thunder will go to the free throw line. They got fouled right before the break. So Shai Gilgeous Alexander at the line. First one was a miss. Second one, though, up and through as they got a 3-point lead. 9-6 the score. Nuggets with the basketball. Jokic dribbles past the half-court logo. Hey, we got a dono here on the channel. My man Gazed here. Thank you so much for your generosity as it continues, brother. He puts out, keep it up. I appreciate it there with a sticker. Dono hype in the chat, everybody. Let's get some dono hype in the chat. Inside, low post, Nuggets puts it up and in for 2 right now. 2 donos, and the score is only 9-8. And this is an NBA stream, so these streams are a little bit... it's actually like a half an hour longer than an actual college game. Boulder Vaughn putting out, be right back. Gotta buy an airplane ticket for a few. No problem, man. Good luck on your trip. Flying to your destination. Alright, we're back to action right now. Thunder at the free throw line. They just hit a shot. It's 10-8 to score. 6:25 left to go in the first half. Oklahoma City. Inside, low post, too strong off the backboard. Rebound by the... Rebound by the Nuggets. Denver puts it up. No good in the front rim. Ball gets tipped around. Gets rebounded by the Thunder right now. Did ESPN have the scoreboard wrong? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now with ESPN. Okay, maybe. So they go inside, they put it up. 1 second. Scoreboard correction. ESPN with their scoreboard, the intern did it wrong here. It's 9-9. So that's a scoreboard correction. 9-9 is the score. 5:50 left to go in the first half. Tie game at 9. They go inside. That shot gets blocked from behind by Gallinari of the Thunder right now. OKC has it. Passing over Gilgeous-Alexander in the key. Bounce pass. Low post. Puts it up and in as that shot goes up for a 2 right there by the Thunder. They're up now 11-9. Do I have PS4 or Xbox? I actually do not. I'm not really big into video games anymore, Gazed. I used to play video games. I have all the classics, but I went as far as the PS2. Jokic has the basketball, right baseline, backing his way inside the low post, 2-point game. Jokic escapes it inside, banks it home off the backboard, counts for 2. We're tied up at 11. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe here. I call play-by-play basketball as we're on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, NBA, college basketball, and the March Madness tournament. Hey, welcome in my man Ryan here. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by once again. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Top of the key now. Chris Paul with the ball. He puts it inside. That ball taken away and stolen by Barton of the Nuggets, and we get a foul by Oklahoma City automatically as they pass the timeline. Welcome back onto the channel here, Arsene Fan TV. Thanks so much for stopping by here from the UK. I appreciate it for coming back on here. And it's late as well over on the UK. I know Uncle Pizzle's from the UK as well. We'll see if Uncle Pizzle stops by today, but it's always fun when we have Uncle Pizzle on the channel. Tie game at 11. 4:50 left to go in the first half. And the Nuggets have the basketball. They have it at the top of the key now. Jokic hands it off as they dribble inside with Harris. Harris puts up the floater. No good. Jokic there to tip it up. That one's through for 2, and the Nuggets take the lead by 2. 13-11 now the score. 4.5 left to go in the first quarter. Thunder inside. Puts up the left baseline jumper. That one goes down. This game's tied up at 13 apiece. Great game so far. Back and forth, back and forth. Jokic with the basketball. Left wing perimeter. Puts it into the hands of Murray. Bounce pass over to Jokic. Jokic back outside Murray. Left wing. Dribble drive inside. Splits the double team. Floats it up. It's good for 2 by Jamal Murray. This game is going back and forth to everybody right now. 15-13 with 4:10 left to go in quarter number 1. Gallinari puts it back outside here to Schroeder. Schroeder passes over top of the key. Chris Paul moves it over to the right wing here to Dort. Dort with the basketball. Passes over right baseline. Back in their way, Gallinari moves it back on top. Dort takes a 3. He is money. There's the rookie right there from Arizona State draining down the triple as it's 16-15. Thunder up by 1. 3:45 left to go in the quarter. Jokic with the ball top of the free throw circle. Hands it off over to Morris. Morris with the ball. Swings it over left wing. Murray. Murray. So we got 20 people in the chat right now. Make sure hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe if you guys are new. I call play-by-play of basketball here. College basketball, NBA, March Madness on the channel. No good in the three-point shot by the Nuggets. Rebound Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander making his move on Murray. He gets it blocked. He puts it back outside, though, as he retained the ball. Outside to Gallinari. Passes top of the key, Chris Paul. Paul now with the ball over to Schroeder. Schroeder, top of the key, swings it over right wing. Gallinari with it now. Off the pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back in his way, low post. Gallinari turnaround in the key with a lot of contact. And that foul committed by Gary Harris. And Gallinari should be shooting 2 at the line. Timeout here on the floor. 2:07 left to go in the first quarter of this one. Let's see here. Right back on the chat. Let's see here. Jason putting out. Speaking of games, a friend of mine let him borrow their system to play games we denied with a bunch of games. Let's see, Braden, welcome on the channel, Braden. Did I know that the Raptors playing against the Phoenix Suns? Yes. So yeah, they are playing against each other. Let's see here, the scoreboard tonight. 51-37, the Raptors up with 5 minutes left to go before halftime. Hey, welcome in to XFL Hype. Welcome back in here once again, brother. The second night in a row. Just before 3 minutes left remaining before halftime. First shot good at the free throw line. Good by the Thunder. 2-point game. Indeed, make sure, guys, hit the thumbs up, hit the like if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Let's see if we can get 15 plus likes here at the end of quarter number 1. That'd be awesome if we could do so. We're back to action. Thunder hit the shot at the free throw line. 3-point game. Welcome in Thunderbolt. Putting out in his name right there. Thunderbolt. He puts out go OKC. Bounce pass. Nuggets with the basketball. Jokic backing his way, low post, working on Noel, puts the shot over him, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Foul by the Nuggets, ball goes back over to Thunder. OKC with it after this break with 2:50 remaining. Hey, welcome in my man Kevin. I'm doing really well tonight. Thanks so much once again for stopping by here. He is rooting for a good game, same as me, man. I hope we can get an awesome game that we're able to call tonight between these two teams. Thanks so much for stopping by on Sportscaster. I don't know anymore over on Sportscaster as well. But so right now we're just on break. Can I admin you in the chat, Braden? Puts out here. Keep on joining me back, Braden. Keep on joining me back, and the more that you join me back, the more I get to know you, and then I'll be able to hit you up on a blue wrench if you keep on coming back. But it takes a little bit of time to get that blue wrench or so. So right now we're just on break in this one. We're going to take a look first time at the leading scores for tonight right now. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by. Daniel, welcome to the channel here with the fire emojis, like in Denver in this one. Welcome to the channel here. Alright, so currently we're just on break. Leading score right now, we'll take a look at the Nuggets first. In this one, 11 points, Nikola Jokic leading the way with 11. 4 points by Jamal Murray. That's the scoring so far. That's the 15 points between the duo right there of Jokic and Murray. As far as the Thunder, leading score tonight, well, it's a tie with a trio of players with 4 points. Nerlens Noel off the bench with 4. 4 points by Steven Adams, 4 by Gallinari as well, 3 by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3 by Lou Dort. So currently we're just on break. We'll get right back in here in just a few moments. Thank you so much for the sub, Daniel. I appreciate it. I call play-by-play of different types of basketball here, NBA, college basketball, and the March Madness tournament. I'm really big into college basketball as well, so if you watch like a lot of hoops, feel free to put on the notification bell. I call play-by-play of basketball action, but thank you so much for the sub and finding my channel. Means a whole lot to me. As right now we're just on this TV timeout. Both of these teams shooting the ball, same percentage, 7 for 17, 41% right now from the floor. Hasn't been a hot shooting game so far in this one. Hey, welcome in my man Chicago Plays. Thanks so much for stopping by here again. I saw your new scoreboard. It looks awesome, man, with a logo. I was going to work on putting on the logo for over the weekend, but you actually got to that. But before I went on streaming this game, I actually got your message over on Twitter. So, Chicago Plays this weekend. I do plan to make you a scoreboard since I have a little bit of downtime. I apologize about earlier this week because I've been just so non-stop that I wasn't able to get to the scoreboard with a logo, but I'm glad that you were able to get to that. I'm going to create Midwest Sports one as well, a scoreboard, because he asked me. Midwest Sports and my man Chicago Plays, I'll make you a baseball scoreboard when I have a chance over this weekend. I'll probably have a little bit of downtime tomorrow night after the Kentucky-Florida game that I do plan to stream. Alright, so we're going to get right back to action in this one. Any games this weekend, Kevin putting out here. I plan to do Kentucky-Florida tomorrow at 6. Make sure to turn on the notification bell. And Daniel, I appreciate it. He just did. Make sure the notification bell is on. So if I do take Baylor versus Kansas, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it yet. I'm going to be changing the oil and be working on the brakes in my car on Saturday morning. Because I'm going kind of further up on Sunday or so. I'll be out of town for a long drive, usually on Sunday. So just make sure a notification bell is on. I do plan to call Kentucky, Florida at 6, maybe Kansas, Baylor. It all depends if I'm able to get my work done in the morning or so in time. As we're back to action right now, that's a 3-ball from outside. They knock it down for the triple. It's 21-15. Denver taking a jumper, right baseline, off the mark, no good. Rebound by the Thunder now. They get the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo. Oklahoma City has it. At the left elbow into the hands of Gilgeous-Alexander. Now with the basketball. Right wing perimeter. Dribbles to the right baseline. Bounce pass. In the key, they put it up, and that one's good for 2 by Noel. 8-point lead. Largest tonight here by the Thunder. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Vaughn. 3 months since he last saw the girl. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Right now, we're just on break. Am I streaming Louisville against Florida State on Monday? I do plan to, Bradley. I do plan to cover that game on Monday. So right now we're just on break. We'll get right back to action here in a couple moments over on the channel. 23-15 is the score. We have 1:30 left to go in the first half. Let's see here. We're going to take a look at a couple scores. What's going on throughout the NBA tonight? We'll take a look at that right now. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, Dallas had like an 18-point lead or something like that. Oh, 1 second. Thanks so much for the update there. Ooh, wrong number. I was misread that one. 28-15 is 23. Yeah, you got. Yep. Thanks so much, Kevin, for the correction. Yep. So it's 23-15 right now. Didn't get that far ahead on the scoreboard. But let's see here. Wow, I'm shocked. Mavericks are down by 1 against the Magic. So Mavericks are down right now 1 against the Magic. 69-68 the score with 6:45 left to go in the third. And Dallas was up like single-handedly in that first half. They were up by like double digits. I saw that they were up by like 18 early on. And they have blown that lead right now against Orlando. So right now we're just going back to the game. Nuggets with the basketball. Back to action now. The final minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. They swing it over left wing into the hands of Plumlee. Plumlee with the basketball. Low post dribbles. That shot no good off the side of the backboard. Rebounds by the Thunder. Thunder basketball. Dribble drive inside. Oh, tons of contact going down right there in the key. And that'll be a foul. That was a hard foul right there. Dennis Schroeder. On the dribble drive for Dennis Schroeder. With a ton of contact. He's able to get helped up to his feet. But man, that's, yeah, looking like he was in a little bit of pain right there. A little slow to get up by Dennis Schroeder. He was just dribbling. Fast burst of speed working on Monty Morris. And a lot of contact underneath the basket. So it was a foul by Morris. Schroeder will go shoot 2 at the line. First shot here coming up by Dennis Schroeder. 23-15 is the score. First shot's up. First shot's good. 9-point game. Hey, thanks so much, Daniel. I appreciate it, buddy. Puts out you could be a good announcer. A lot of people tell me that on the channel. Second shot coming up. Just a moment. 1:11 left to go in quarter number 1. And that one's good. Double-digit lead. First time tonight with a double-digit lead in this one. Nuggets with the basketball with 1 minute remaining before the end of quarter number 1. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Passes back on the top now to Grant. Jeremy Grant moving towards his left. Swings it back out to the top. Moving over right elbow. They float it up in the key. And that one's up and through for 2 by Monty Morris. Back to 8 here. 52 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Thunder with the basketball. First ever Thunder stream this year, by the way, for this basketball season. The last one I did was back in the Summer League. Bounce pass. Over to the left baseline to Adams. Adams passes over. That's a jumper taken. It's up and good for 2 by Dennis Schroeder. 10-point game right now. 30 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Left wing perimeter for Morris. Morris with the basketball. Takes a 3 from the outside. No good off the mark. Hit the front rim. Rebounds by the Thunder with 22 seconds left to go. OKC with the ball as they'll dribble past the half-court logo. Coming in to set the picks, Isaiah Roby. Thunder have the basketball. 13 seconds left to go. 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock now. Thunder with the ball into the hands of Noel. Swings it out to the left wing. Gallinari, dribble drive inside. Passes over to Schroeder. Ball tipped up in the air. Goes out of bounds with 2.7 on the clock. And the Thunder will get it back in the front court with a 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock. Now 1.9 on the shot clock. And 2.7 on the game clock right before quarter number 1. So inbound coming up in the front court. Chris Paul will be the inbound passer coming up here. Bounce pass. Low post. Take it away. Plumlee going up for the half-court shot. And that one gets blocked at half-court off the steal. And that is the end of quarter number 1 right now. So 1 quarter in the books here in this stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping by on the channel here. If you're new, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Let's see if we can get to 20 here to start out the second quarter for 20 plus likes. And feel free, Ryan put out the link in the Discord. Thanks so much, my man. He puts out, if you like sports and enjoy this channel, make sure you guys stop over on the Discord as well. And we'll have a great night tonight here. I don't know anymore. His cousin is a Thunder fan. And he is out in Florida because he is a Heat fan. So interesting that it's all the way out from Florida to Oklahoma or so with a fan base or so. But I don't know anymore. His cousin talks trash about his Heat, but always silences him by saying the Thunder have never won the finals. Well, the Thunder's been the shortest team in the NBA as far as years played. They only started back in the mid 2000s. Jason putting out 5% power in the cell, trying to get home quickly right now. Oh man, I hate it when it's always like low power on the cell. My phone has like low power. Whenever you go through like a no signal area, it just goes to like 3G and just stops with all the bars, and it just loses power just terribly. But sorry to hear that. Man, it's always the worst when you lose cell phone power. Hey, welcome in, Seth here. Welcome in, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by again. Right now, we're just on break. We're going to get back to this game for quarter number 2 in a couple of moments. Scoreboard update, Mavericks in the Magic right now, 73-72 as Orlando just hit their first one at the free throw line, so the Mavericks lead by 1 at the moment. Luka Doncic still stuck with 24 points tonight. Taking a look at other games from tonight, Celtics lead the Timberwolves starting out quarter number 2 right now, 25-20. With Jason Tatum with 8 points tonight for Boston. Indiana Pacers at halftime leading the New York Knicks 51-44. Raptors crushing the Suns. Pascal Siakam with 25 at the half, 67-43. And the Wizards lead the Cavs 74-70. So that's a couple scores of the NBA right now at the moment. Where's BKC, the man from South Korea, on the channel? He is not here, Vaughn, if you could see in the chat. I think he's a Miami Heat fan, because I saw him quite a bit in my Summer League streams. And he came back for the Heat game a couple weeks ago when they took on the Clippers. So I believe he's a Heat fan. I was taking a look at the college basketball scoreboard a few minutes ago, and the Ivy League stuff, like, there's games in the Ivy League that's out of control right now. Like, Cornell is beating Yale by 3. Yale is the clear number 1 in the Ivy, so 60-57. Cornell leading Yale by 3, and Brown up against Columbia 63-62. Brown has won a bunch of games at close this season. So we're back to action right now. So we start out quarter number 2, 10-point lead now by the Nuggets. Thunder with 10-point lead by the Thunder here against the Nuggets. Thunder inside, floats up the shot, no good with a contact as Gallinari couldn't put it home. A rebound by Denver. Murray weaving his way around, goes to the left elbow, floats it up, he gets fouled, and 2 shots coming up at the free throw line as that was Abdul Nader who picked up the foul for the Thunder. It looks different because whenever I call the Thunder this season, I always call them with the dark blue jerseys and dark blue jerseys, same as the Nuggets. Whenever I call the Nuggets this year, they played in the dark blue jerseys, I believe. So it's odd to see the Nuggets wearing the white uniforms with the blue numbers and the red letters for this game. Am I streaming Kentucky, Florida tomorrow? I do plan to. I do plan to do that, Thunderbolts. Just going to put a little notice here on the channel. Make sure to ring the notification bell for you guys if you haven't already done so you'll know when I go live. I have no clue tomorrow if I'm going to be going live for the Baylor-Kansas game. I do plan to be working my car in the early stage of the day, but I don't know how long it'll take me. It's no timetable for it, as both of the shots go down at the free throw line. But I might do something where I join in at halftime if I'm able to finish when the game is actually in progress. We're back to action, 8-point game. That's a 3-pointer taken, no good, hits the front rim. But offensive rebound taken by the Nuggets. Nuggets with the basketball, passing to the left wing. That's a 3. They put it up, and it's good for Torrey Craig. 5-point game, 27-22 now the score with 11 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. First 3-point shot tonight, by the way, by Denver. Low post, puts it up, no good. by the Thunder. Offensive rebound. Oh, with a block by Denver. And they put it up. It's going to be goaltending, though, as it went over the cylinder. It'll be goaltending by the Nuggets. And they award a bucket for OKC for 2. 29-22, 10:50 left to go in quarter number 2. Nuggets with the basketball into the hands of Morris. Morris at the left wing perimeter. Swings it back out on top now. Murray with the ball. Dribbles to the free throw circle. Murray makes his move. Left elbow with a lot of contact. Floats it up. No foul ball. Tipped around in the key. Rebound by the Thunder. 7-point game here with 10.5 left to go. My dad actually helps me out with a lot of that stuff. My dad owns an auto repair business, so he knows like a whole bunch about working on cars and stuff like that. And I'm able to just like learn from him, I guess, able to oversee him and what he does. 10:20 left to go in quarter number 2. That was a 3-point shot taken by Oklahoma City, and a rebounding foul as they went up for the rebound. Steven Adams working on Plumlee. So Plumlee committed the foul. Thunder will get the basketball right back as they do. Pass it over to the top of the key. Adams moves it around to Paul. Paul with the ball now. 8 on the shot clock. Chris Paul dribbles. Right wing perimeter. Swings it out to Adams. Ball tipped in the key. Goes out of bounds. Off the fingertips of Steven Adams. Turnover by the Thunder. Nuggets get the basketball right back. 10:10 left to go in the second quarter. Hey, welcome to the channel here. Natasha, thanks so much for stopping by here. Hello. Nuggets go inside. Puts up the jumper. That one's up and good for 2. 5-point game. Under 10 remaining before halftime. OKC with the ball at the left wing perimeter to the hands of Schroeder. Schroeder with the basketball dribbling at the left wing. Oh, he loses control of it and it goes out of bounds. Thunder turn it over, so the ball goes right back over here to the Nuggets with under 10 left to go before halftime. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button. I call play-by-play of basketball action behind the arc basketball on YouTube. 5-point game. Oklahoma City gets the basketball right back off a steal. Jacks up a 3. No good offensive rebound there. They put it up with a lot of contact, and that'll be a foul. And there'll be 2 shots coming up at the line by Steven Adams. Adams to shoot 2 now at the line. 9:33 left to go. We'll take a look. Leading scorers tonight. And this one, Nikola Jokic still leading the way for Denver. 11 points. Jamal Murray with 6. For the Thunder, leading scorer tonight, 7 points by Dennis Schroeder. First shot. This one's up. This one is through by Steven Adams at the free throw line. They got a 30 spot on the board. Steven Adams, shot number 2 coming up for the Thunder at the line. This one's up. No good. Hits the back iron on the miss. Rebound Denver. Nuggets with the basketball, 9.5 left to go before halftime. They have it left wing. Grant, free throw circle, passes over to Murray. Murray loses control of the basketball, gets stolen away by the Thunder. Thunder in transition here, 3-on-2. Passing over left elbow. Swings it around the perimeter to the top of the key. Chris Paul with the ball. Paul now. Dribbles to the left elbow. Floats it over to the right corner. Dribble drive. Right baseline. Floats it up. A lot of contact. And it'll be a foul. Ton of contact right there. That was Abdul Nader on the dribble drive to the rim. Nader is down. He's able to get back and helped up to his feet as well. Hey, there he is. There's my man, Uncle Pizzle. Thanks so much for stopping by once again on the channel here, my man. Puts out 1:42 a.m. I appreciate the dedication for stopping by on the channel during his London time right now. Body clock messed up for real. Sorry to hear that, man. Getting ready for the big fight, though, tomorrow. We saw the college basketball fight in a week. He puts out wicked. Yeah, I think there was one. It was like with Prairie View A&M for like a SWAC college basketball game with, I think it was like Prairie View A&M and somebody else who got in the fight this week. First shot's good at the free throw line. 7-point game. 9:09 left to go in the second quarter. Second shot coming up here by that shot is up and good by the Thunder. They're up by 8 at the moment. That shot was good at the line by Nader. Nuggets with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter to the hands of Grant. Grant, top of the key, moves it over now to the right wing to Murray. Murray back over to Grant. Takes a 3. Left wing. It's up. No good. Hits the back iron. Tipped around in the key. Rebounds by the Thunder. Welcome to the channel. Joshua Timball. Thanks so much for stopping by, finding my channel. Is there a possibility that he could win with Denver here on the spread for that being a close game like that? Ooh, man. It could be possible there. It could be. I would say, yeah, I would say there's a possibility if they're able to come back quite a bit in this one and make it like a super close game. Definitely a possibility. Boldovan is back right now. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. We have a stoppage in time right now on the court. 8:26 left to go in quarter number 2. Oklahoma City just went inside. Dribble drive to the basket. Put it up and in for 2 right after the timeouts. 34-24. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of college games for like the past couple weeks, Uncle Pizzle, since the NBA was on All-Star break anyway. He puts out Aaron Gordon. What can he say, man? He just absolutely got robbed, dude. Put out Taco Fall there in the court to dunk over. And they don't give him all perfect numbers there for a perfect 50. Shots coming up at the free throw line. Denver hitting both of them at the line is back to an 8-point game. 34-26 is the score. Looks like Jason made it home safely with 3% power to spare. Too funny there, but you're able to just make it home, which is good there with a 3% power. 8:20 left to go. Lob over the top, and the Thunder get fouled, and they'll go to the line and shoot 2 now at the free throw line for OKC with number 9 on the team, Nerlens Noel. Uncle Pizzle puts out all he can say. That's the first time his son watched anything basketball, and he even saw a great robbery. He was robbed, man. Everybody could say that. First shot up, first shot good at the free throw line by the Thunder. Make sure, if you guys are new, hit the thumbs up down below. Let's see if we can get to 25 plus likes here at halftime. And also hit the big red subscribe button. Check out the Discord as well if you guys would like. Also, make sure to turn on the notification bell if you enjoy play-by-play content here. I call basketball games, college basketball, the March Madness tournament, the NBA on the channel. Both shots good at the line by the Thunder, 10-point game. Denver with the basketball, back in their way, low post by Jokic. Jokic in the key, turnaround jumper gets blocked. And it'll be a foul, though, by Noel of the Thunder as he made contact with Jokic going in the shooting motion. So Jokic will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 now for the Nuggets. Mavericks have retaken the lead. They lead the Magic at the end of 3. 91-84 is the score for a scoreboard update tonight. Raptors up at halftime against the Suns, 67-43. Celtics up by 5 against the Timberwolves, 35-30. Jokic averaging 27 points per game so far in the month of February. First shot was up, and it was good at the free throw line. Puts it back to 9. 36-27 with 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Jokic drills both of them down at the free throw line. Inbound to Dennis Schroeder. Thunder now with the basketball. Schroeder dribbles past the half-court logo. Puts the ball now into the hands of Nader. Nader, left wing, moves it back over to Schroeder. Top of the key. Burst of speed here. Schroeder inside. Try to pass it to the left corner. Instead, he lost control of the ball and tips it out of bounds himself at the front row court seats right there. Into the camera section, and it's going to go right back over to the Nuggets. 8-point game. Denver with the basketball. Right wing perimeter, passing back out to Jokic, top of the key. Makes his move in the backdoor, cut over to Craig. Craig tried to dish it back to the left corner. Nobody there as the ball goes out of bounds. That's a turnover by the Nuggets as Torrey Craig, he had an easy layup to the basketball. Instead, he tried to pass it back out. He just had one defender right behind him who possibly could have been in a position to block the ball if he had been able to get back in time. So right now, we're just done breaking this one. 8-point lead by the Thunder here. And we'll get back after this TV timeout. Yes, the 24th is Monday, so the Kobe Memorial is Monday. Hey, welcome in my man Kurt Mello. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Once again on the channel, Aquaman versus the Joker on this one. Uncle Pizzle putting out Adonis Mac 11 is his Instagram. He's going live on it tomorrow. He'll show Behind the Arc basketball viewers how we watched the big fight. Cool, my man. So, Uncle Pizzle going live tomorrow about the fight. I know, you guys are... A lot of people hyped up about the fight. I've never really been, like, big into, like, UFC or MMA or boxing or any of that. A lot of that stuff I can't even access either way because they put it on pay-per-view. I feel like the international countries is not on pay-per-view though. I think people can access that for like completely free in the international countries, but where they're airing it over here, it's pay-per-view. Right now we're on break. Jokic leading the way for the Nuggets tonight with 13. 6 by Murray. Those are the two leading scores. For the Thunder, leading the way tonight, Noel with 8 points. 7 points off the bench by Dennis Schroeder. So the bench responsible for 19 points so far to the 36 for the Thunder in this game. We take a look at the scoreboard update of games going on right now. Mavericks up against the Magic by 12, 98-86 the score. Raptors start the third quarter against the Suns, 67-48. Other games tonight, Pacers up against the Knicks in the third quarter. They start 51-44. Celtics lead by 6 against the T-Wolves, 40-34. Let's see, I'm going to take a look. College basketball had a couple interesting matchups tonight. As well, for the Ivy League, Brown beat Columbia tonight, 72-66. So Brown is on a roll right now. Cornell and Yale in overtime, and that is embarrassing for Yale because Yale is #1 in the Ivy League, looking like they could lose this game against a bottom-packed team in the Ivy League in Cornell. Cornell leads by 1 with 3:40 left to go in OT, 63-62. Dartmouth, to make it even worse, beat Pennsylvania tonight in the Ivy, 66-59. And we also have Harvard in the close one against Princeton. A 2-point Harvard lead, 61-59 with the final 2 minutes. So, talk about upsets tonight in the Ivy League for college basketball. Yale is on one right now. Man, everybody's been talking about Yale can make it to the tournament as like a round of 32 or Sweet 16 team, and they're just basically a no-show tonight against Cornell. It's embarrassing. Like, Cornell and Columbia are the two worst teams right now in the Ivy. Okay, so we're going to go right back to action here in this game. If anybody's new on the channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. I call play-by-play basketball and Behind the Arc basketball on YouTube. Big thank you all for joining on the channel tonight. Alright, we're back to action in this one. Thunder with the ball now. They got it at the left wing perimeter. Dribbles and makes their move. Left baseline, floats it up. No good on the shot. Tipped around. Rebound by the Nuggets. Nuggets ball, 8-point game, 7:25 left to go in the quarter. Inside, miss layup off the back iron, rebounds by the Thunder here. Thunder with 7:15 left to go. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander moves it over left baseline, back over on top now. Passes to the right wing into the hands of Nader. Nader, right baseline dribble for the Thunder. Swings it back out to the free throw circle. Noel takes the jumper, no good, hits the front rim. Rebound by Denver. 8-point game, 7 minutes left to go. Denver with the ball past half court. Dribbles to the right wing of the perimeter. They have it into the hands of Grant. Grant swings it back out on top now to Millsap. Millsap passes over to Jokic. Jokic in the key low post with a hook, and he gets fouled. So Jokic will go back to the free throw line. Uncle Pizzle only knows Georgetown. How are they doing? Kind of back and forth this year. They have a chance to make the tournament for Georgetown. They're like a bubble team right now, but they had a crushing loss at home against Providence. Back on Wednesday. So right now, I think they're like borderline to make the tournament. First shot coming up at the free throw line. That one's good by Jokic. Back to a 9-point game, 37-28. Looks like Vaughn's phone just froze on YouTube and he refreshed it. That's odd for your phone to freeze on YouTube. But at least you were able to refresh it and now it's back to working. Second shot at the free throw line. That one's good as well by Jokic. Oop, 1 second. There we go. 36-30 is the score. Both of these teams, I'm so used to Denver playing in the dark blue uniforms. They're in the white uniforms tonight here. Oklahoma City's in the blue. They take a three, left wing. This one from behind the arc, no good. Hit the front rim, rebounds by Jokic here. Denver with the basketball, 6-point game. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Jokic hands this one off, dribble drive inside, passing it back to the top of the key. Into the hands now of Will Barton. He takes a three, but that'll be a foul on the court. Stops the clock with 6:21 left to go in quarter number 2 as the clock stops. Who did I got MVP for the conference? LeBron or Giannis? I would go with Giannis for the East. And for the West, it's going to be close. It's going to all depend on this second half stretch, basically. Either Luka Doncic or LeBron for the West. Luka did miss a couple of games, so I would have to go with LeBron now for the West at the moment. Back at the free throw line, Jokic hits the first one. He keeps on getting stronger and stronger each and every game here for Jokic, and he is averaging like 27 this month. That shot is good at the free throw line. He is carrying the team right now. Hey, welcome to the channel. Michael, thanks so much for stopping by. Yes, up to a game-high 17 points and 6 shots. He just keeps on drilling shots here at the free throw line. Thunder with the basketball, left wing, 6 minutes left to go. They pass it over into the hands of Gilgeous-Alexander, working on Jokic, left baseline dribble, bounce pass, the ball stolen away. Denver with a steal now into the hands of Morris. Morris passes up the court into the hands of Millsap. Millsap, left baseline. Dribbling now, takes a deep 2, and we get a lot of contact. As that'll be a push-off by Paul Millsap, and the basketball goes right back over to the Thunder now. As he commits the foul. Stops the clock, 5:54 left to go. Let's see, Stephen A. Smith calling out the Astros over the last few days, says that the Astros World Series crown players' rings should be taken away. Do I agree with Stephen A. Smith? Yes, I do, Vaughn. They flat out cheated. Complete cheaters there with the Houston Astros. That is unacceptable. 5:40 left remaining. They swing it over to the right wing perimeter. Schroeder passes now into the low post to Gallinari, back in his way. For the Thunder, and Gallinari inside, he travels with the basketball, and that will be a foul by the Thunder. The ball will go right back over now to the Nuggets. Yeah, right there with the elbow. Oof. So looking at that on the replay, Gallinari throwing in the elbow right there to Murray, and the Nuggets will get back to basketball coming up with 5:37 on the clock. So, yep, that's what the refs are looking at right now. Taking a look at the reviewers table. 4-point game. Lolo scoring at the moment here. Take a look. Leading scorers. Jokic, indeed. He's got 17 so far. 7 for 7 at the free throw line. Just keeps on getting fouled in the low post. 5 for 6 from the floor. As far as the Thunder, leading scorer, they only have 8 points so far. Off the bench is Noel in this game. Both of these teams just stone cold from the court. 10 for 29 by the Nuggets. Thunder is 12 for 32. Both of these teams shooting the ball at around the high 30s from the floor. So if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I call basketball games, NBA, college basketball, the March Madness tournament on the channel. So 4-point game. They're taking a look at it still with 5:37 left to go. Would I watch Sports Center with Max Kellerman? No. I do not enjoy Max Kellerman, Vaughn. Giannis shoulders the whole Bucks. He's consistent being an MVP. Yes, he's just too good. Absolute beast for Giannis. Hey, welcome in, my man, Little Man No Sports Brother. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel once again. If you guys enjoy NBA play-by-play, he also covers games as well, so check him out, Little Man No Sports, over on YouTube. So that was a flagrant foul. They're going to say now that Murray will go to the free throw line, shoot shots. First one's up. First one is good by the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Murray will have a second shot coming up. Shot number 2 coming up at the free throw line for Denver. The shot is up. This shot is good. Puts it to a 2-point game, and Denver will get the basketball back right now. Thanks so much for the update, Michael, here. I actually can't put like the TV volume on like loud, so I can't really hear what the refs are talking about when they talk about like any of the rules or anything. All I can see is basically like the graphics, because the audio sounds so soft on this thing because I have to talk right over it. But Denver gets the basketball right back. Top of the key, pass over to Jokic, swings it back out to the right wing. Open 3, Murray takes it, hits it. Lead change here, 37-36. 5:20 left to go here. On 11-zip run, last 2:50. Thunder with the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo now. Sits into the hands of Schroeder. Schroeder, top of the key with the ball. 15 on the shot clock. Passes over to the right wing. Shot fake. Into the hands of Gallinari. Backing his way to the right baseline. Gallinari inside. Looking for the... Oh, tried to go for a jumper. Instead, he laid it into the hands right there. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the three off the mark. No good. Rebound by the Nuggets. 1-point game. Denver has it past the half-court logo. They have it at the left wing perimeter here. Murray. Bounce pass. Left elbow. Into the hands of Millsap. Millsap backing his way. Turnaround. Left baseline. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Adams. Adams with the basketball. 4.5 left remaining. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by here, Alexi, once again. I appreciate it for being back on the channel. That's a 3 taken up and through. They're going to say actually deep 2. So deep 2. Foot was on the line. 38-37 with 4:20 left to go. Thunder hit it for a deep 2. Dribble drive inside Denver. First one no good. Gets the tip in. Right there by Will Barton for 2 right back. Back and forth right now. 1-point game. 4:10 left to go. Thunder with the basketball into the hands of Adams. Top of the free throw circle. Hands it off now. They have it. They take a 3 left wing. No good. Rebound Jokic. Oh, full court pass right ahead of the pack. Ball tipped up in the air though, but Gallinari gets the steal right off of it. If he's able to get past that, it would have been a layup right into the lane, but Gallinari read it perfectly. Gallinari inside. Puts it up. A lot of contact. No good. Tip back out of Schroeder. Takes the jumper. Off the mark. Rebound Jokic. Ooh. Jokic with the basketball. We get a... stoppage, and ooh, Murray is down right now. Murray is down, going up for that rebound. Slipped right there in the key, and he is down. Murray is down right now, and that is the last thing that you want to see. So currently, we're just on a break. A player so valuable like him that is down right now on the court. Oof. Jeez, so right now we're going on a break in this one. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Michael put it out with the in and out coming to Denver. Which franchise needs to move to Colorado next? I'm trying to see here because I'm from a different part of the U.S. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. I cover all different types of teams here for NBA, college basketball, March Madness. By the way, I'm a Celtics fan and a Providence and Rhode Island fan for college basketball. But let's see. I wonder if there's... because there's stuff that we have that you don't have over there. And things like that. Or so. Because I have no clue what Denver actually... has there, what they don't have at all. But any sandwich shops or anything that you guys might not have, because some of the stuff is scarce in our area. Yeah, Jason right now sending prayers for his boy from Canada, former alum for Kentucky. Yeah, man, just hopefully he's be able to go throughout the rest of this one. Hey, welcome and played here on the channel. Right now we're just on break, so we'll see if there's any updates when we come back into this game right now. Scoreboard update looks like this. Mavericks lead 109-95 over the Magic. Final 6:10 remaining. Jason puts for real. This is real talk. If he hits the lottery tonight, we're going to go to Rupp Arena. He puts out there. Celtics lead at halftime against the T-Wolves 61-53 at the moment. Oh, that's incredible. I don't know anymore. Dwayne Wade retiring his jersey tomorrow. That's awesome, man. Good for him. Well deserved. So, if anybody's new here on the channel, feel free to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. I call play-by-play for NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament on the channel here on Behind New York Basketball on YouTube. We're just right now on a stoppage in time. Almost ready to get right back over to this one. I'm taking a look at the replay right now. Ooh. Going up for the rebound, he just tried to get the basketball tip right back to him and slipped on it. Okay, it looks fine right now. Yep, he looks fine. So here goes Murray. Murray will even get the inbound pass. So here we have it, back to action. Murray with the basketball. So Murray back in this game, so he is fine at the moment. Murray is okay. Passes over, top of the key into the hands of Barton. Barton, they go and take a jumper to get fouled. So stops the clock now on the court. Let's see here. We're taking a look at the replay. It was over in the bench area during a break or so. Yeah, so he's stretching it out over in the bench area. Him with Jokic on the bench. First shot, the free throw line. That one is missed. No good at the free throw line by Will Barton. Second one coming up here. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button here as I call play-by-play basketball. Shot number 2. That one's good at the line. Denver up now by 2 points. 40-38. Thunder now with the basketball. They dribble past the half-court logo for OKC. They have it at the top of the key into the hands. Chris Paul swings it back out. Left wing. Gallinari shot fake at the free throw circle. Looking to pass it back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander now with the basketball. Makes his move. Inside left elbow. Floater no good. Hits the back iron. Rebound by Murray. Murray now with the basketball. Takes it past half court. Murray swings it back over to Jokic. Hands it off to Murray. Bounce pass. Right baseline. They maintain the possession. Swings it. Harris. Bad pass. Stolen right back here by the Thunder. One man to beat. Into the lane. Missed the layup though. No good by OKC by Lou Dort, the rookie from Arizona State. Gets rebound by the Thunder. A lot of contact past half court with no foul. Here goes back with the Thunder. Adams. Low post. Puts it up. No good. Tipped around. Offensive rebound but a block by Jokic from behind. Here goes the burst of speed. Going inside. Nuggets. Put it up and in. Off the backboard. Barton for 2. 4-point game here with 2.5 left remaining. A lot going on right there. A lot going on a couple moments ago. Chris Paul with the ball. Dribbles to the right wing. Takes the deep 2 jumper. Right elbow. Money on that one by Chris Paul. 2-point game. 42-40 now the score. 2:14 left to go. Denver has it. Murray. Passes back top of the key now to Barton. Barton dribbles free throw circle. Moves over to Jokic. Jokic left elbow. Spin move. Left baseline. Passes back outside towards the top. And they dribble to the left wing. Lobs it. Over the top. Ball deflected and stolen right back here. Adams. Adams. Push it up the court. Gilgeous-Alexander. 2-point game. Passes back left wing. Gallinari a 3. He's got it. Gallinari right there draining down the triple. Back and forth tonight. 43-42. 1:40 left to go. Back over to Denver now with the basketball. Murray past the half-court logo. Murray now dribbling left wing perimeter. Passes over to Jokic. Jokic shot fake free throw circle. Working on Adams. Dribbles towards the right elbow. Hands this one off. They make their move inside. Left hand. Banks it. Up and in off the backboard. 2 more tonight by Will Barton. As they lead change once again. A good one tonight. 44-43. 1:15 left to go before half. Thunder with the basketball right now. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Join the Discord as well. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when I go back to the play-by-play as well. Jumper off the mark, and it's an air ball. It goes out of bounds by the Thunder. So Denver gets it right back. So Vaughn putting out, hopefully his ESPN app behaved, because on Monday he wants to watch SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt. Jason thinks that he's right. Hopes that UNC wins the ACC championship game. Too funny. As we get the final minute left to go. If UNC wins the ACC championship game, that basically does a wreck for somebody in the brackets. Jumper, that one's good for 2 more by the Nuggets. 46-43. Yeah, no problem. He didn't know that. I'm about 30 seconds behind or so because I stream off a program called OBS. But thanks so much for stopping by in the channel here. Mike, as that's a 3 taken. Chris Paul knocks it down. It's tied up at 46. 46-46 with 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Thunder with it. Bounce pass. At the left elbow. Passes over to the left baseline. Into the hands now. Inside Will Barton. Barton. Pass over to Millsap. Puts up the jumper in the key. Puts it up and in for 2. 22 seconds left to go. Thunder will inbound it. 22.1 left to go on the clock. Thunder with the basketball. So dribble past half court now with 17 on the clock. Chris Paul with the ball. Dribbles to the left wing. 13 on the clock right now. Paul at the edge of the Thunder logo. 8 seconds. Paul now with the ball top of the key. 5 seconds. Paul still with it. Makes his move inside. Chris Paul with a contact. Forces it up. It's up and in for 2. This game is tied up at 48 apiece with Chris Paul right there. Banks it up and in off the backboard. It will count. And this game tied right up. So we'll see coming up at the free throw line. They can take the lead right before halftime. Paul will go shoot the and one. 2.7 on the clock right now. Shot here at the line. No good by Paul. Oh, they got the offensive rebound. Got stripped underneath the basket, though, as Paul Millsap stripped it in the low post. And that is halftime here. Great one tonight. 48-48. The score with these two teams as we're at halftime at the moment. So currently we're just on break. We're going to get right back to the second half after like a 15-20 minute break here on the channel. If you guys are new on the channel here, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Let's see if we can get to 30 plus likes here at halftime. Hit the big red subscribe button down below if you like basketball, college basketball, NBA, the March Madness tournament on the channel. Yep, we had one game with 300 in the live chat. It was insane. We had Duke versus UNC. It had like over 500 people, and it was crazy. Oh, we got some dono hype here on the channel. Thank you so much, Jack. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much for the generous donation. I appreciate it so much, Jack. Let's get some dono hype here on the channel, everybody. Some dono hype on the chat. 48-48 at halftime. I'll preview the leading scores of this game for everybody just a moment. But yes, Jack earned a blue wrench as well. So Jack got a blue wrench today. Gave him earlier on the channel also. I can definitely tell Michael. So he puts out. He loves commentating as well. You should create your own channel, man. Create your own channel and do the play-by-play stuff. Because I'm not sure if anybody covers, like, a full season for, like, Denver or anything. I know a couple of other people do, like, different teams. Little Man Knows Sports does the Utah Jazz. Bobby does the Celtics. Bad Dog does the Lakers. Let's see, right now we're at halftime. Jokic, 6 for 7 from the floor so far in the first half. 19 points off of 6 shots from the floor. Perfect 7 for 7 at the free throw line. Yep, Murray appears to avoid anything serious as he was able to get back and play there, so that's a positive sign for sure. Other stuff going on throughout tonight's game, Jamal Murray, he's the other player with double-digit points now as we reach halftime. 3 for 5 from the floor, perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line here. As Denver doing a nice job at the line, 93%, 14 for 15 at the line at the moment. Murray with 11 in tonight's game. As far as the Thunder, leading scorer, 9 points by 2 players in a lineup. Dennis Schroeder off the bench with 9 so far, 4 rebounds, and 9 points by Chris Paul as he got the final bucket going in right before halftime. Yeah, man, definitely if you, because I know that you're like really like interested into like sports and stuff like that, you should definitely like look into like play-by-play and creating like a channel and stuff like that, bud. So right now we're just on break. Nuggets, their number for shooting percentage shot up a little bit towards the end of that second quarter as it went up from about being like a 38% to now 43% at halftime. Thunder at 37% at the moment here as we're at halftime with these two teams. Scoreboard updates will go with throughout the NBA as well as college basketball, see what's going on as well. Yep, Denver's defense for sure. Strong throughout that half. Thunder had a lot of problems, especially like inside as well. Bradley Beal just posted Drummond with a slam that was unreal. Wow. Thanks so much for the update there, Jason. Man. So currently we're just at halftime. Cavaliers lead 109-103 against the Wizards with the final 3 minutes left remaining. Mavericks leading against the Magic tonight. Final 2 minutes, 114 to 102. Luka Doncic with a double-double, nearing a triple-double, just shy of it though. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Nikola Vucevic with 25 points, 12 rebounds tonight for the Orlando Magic. Raptors up against the Suns, 20-point lead now by Toronto, 88 to 68 as they ended before the All-Star break with a final loss. But after that, they were incredibly strong, trying to be back strong once again. Pascal Siakam with 27 points for the Raptors as they got 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Other games going on tonight. Pacers pouring it on right now against the Knicks. 80 to 64 is the score. TJ Warren with 22 for the Pacers tonight, tied up at 48 over here. Celtics lead at halftime, 61-53 over the T-Wolves. Jason Tatum with 18 tonight. 6 rebounds and a steal by Tatum. No Kemba Walker in that game for knee soreness. Brad Stevens had pointed out that the injury to Kemba Walker doesn't seem to be that serious. I'm going to take a look at the Celtics box score right now. Actually, Jaylen Brown with 11 at halftime for the Celtics as they're up by 8. And Gordon Hayward with 9, Daniel Tice with 8, Marcus Smart with 7 tonight off the bench. Brad Wanamaker's played the most minutes off the bench, 12 minutes, 6 points so far. And even Vincent Poirier getting into the action. Vincent Poirier with 2 points so far by Poirier. Let's see what else we got here. College basketball, we had games going on today. I know there was one that went into overtime, in double overtime actually right now. Yale trying to survive in double overtime, 79-78 against Cornell. 20 seconds left to go in double OT. We'll keep you posted on that score throughout tonight. Jordan Bruner posted a triple-double, though, for the Yale Bulldogs. 14 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists for him tonight, trying to survive as they are the #1 team in the conference, going up against Cornell at the very bottom of the Ivy League. That conference has been interesting tonight. NEC in action, and VCU taking on St. Louis. Massive game tonight at St. Louis. Tie game up at 10 apiece through the first 7 minutes. Luka, indeed, a scoring machine, Kurt Mello. So right now we're just on a halftime break. Jazz lead the Spurs 11-10. That game just started. First, like, 3.5 minutes or so in that game. Looks like the Mavericks got the final minute. They'll be bringing home the W tonight. Michael putting out here an exciting second half coming up. Catch the action on ESPN and Altitude TV, which he is out towards Denver, so that's what he puts out on here. So, of course, he can't get like any of the stuff that people in my region's able to get if they have the cable package, like an NBC Sports Boston in this area. Right now, we're just on break. Looks like we have an exciting Nuggets fan here in the chat, though. Puts out big first half for the Joker. Hashtag Mile High Basketball. See, Jason putting out, he knows it ain't Sunday, but Drummond just got baptized when he tried to block. It was ridiculous. Oh, man. Gonna have to catch the highlight of that sometime. Why don't I have cable? It's a lot of the stuff on cable is just unneeded, Vaughn. Like we're not gonna like pay like $70-80 for cable when we only watch like 4 or 5 channels and we get like 300 of them. That's just unneeded. Like I'm not gonna watch like all the rest of the channels or anything. Close game, Cavaliers, Wizards, just how I thought it would be. It's 109-106, the score right now. Yeah, definitely, Jason. Let's see here. We got 2 on the Thunder, and 1 on the Nuggets. So, yeah, so 3. So Murray for the Nuggets, and then for the Thunder, it's Nerlens Noel, and then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, it's cable's like really expensive, like $70-$80. Some prices are like 100, like 120. It's crazy, and they keep on like boosting it up, like keep on charging extra. It's insane. Whereas like streaming, like they have different streaming platforms. You can do like $15 or $25. That's it. Or a lot of the stuff you can even find for free on the internet. Like ESPN posts a lot of their games for free anyway. Yes, I heard about that. Hey, welcome in, my man, Behind the Arc fan. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by again. So, yes, Lakers waiving Boogie Cousins today. Make rooms for Pistons to sign Markieff Morris. I was shocked about that DeMarcus Cousins ain't playing for the Lakers anymore. Yeah, feel free, guys, if you're new and like the sports channel here, make sure to check out the Discord if anybody's new here on this channel. Hit that thumbs up, hit the like down below, hit the subscribe button. I call play-by-play of basketball. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I don't think a lot of people are streaming tonight, or they're streaming later, it seems like. Probably. I want to check that Yale game again for college basketball. Oh my goodness, Yale might lose to Cornell. Cornell leading, 13 seconds left to go, 80-79 in double overtime. And I'm pretty sure they're at the dead bottom besides Columbia. Yeah, Columbia is the only team that's worse than Cornell right now. Cornell has a record of 2-6, 5-16 overall this season, and they're about to beat Harvard if they're able to stay out in front for the final 13 seconds. That is crazy. Crazy, oh my gosh. Yes, indeed. Make sure to listen to Uncle Pizzle. Like and subscribe, people, if you enjoy the content here on the channel. So we'll keep you guys updated. There's another game for college in overtime right now. Buffalo taking on Kent State, tied up at 93 between these two teams. And they have the same identical record, 17-9 overall this season. St. Louis against VCU. That's the game over on ESPN2. That's actually a good game. I'm going to see St. Louis take on Rhode Island in a couple weeks for like the final weekend game for URI. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Thanks so much for the update there, Behind the Arc fan. NBA star Devin Booker listing his modern home for $4.15 million. Man. Expensive homes of incredible athletes. Jason putting out, he smells a buzzer beater at the end of regulation. He called the loss of the Duke NC State game, just missed the points by 18. Yep. I could not believe that game. That was just insane how they got blown out. So right now we're just on halftime. I'm going to put here a notice on the chat. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to ring that notification bell as well, so you guys know when I go live for future streams if you enjoy the channel. Also, I call play-by-play of all different types of teams here, college basketball, NBA, the March Madness tournament on the channel. I do plan to cover Kentucky versus Florida tomorrow at 6. Maybe I might do another game before that, but I'm not sure because I'm going to be working on the car earlier tomorrow, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish with that, if it's going to be like 11 a.m. or if it's going to be like 3 p.m. or so. So I plan on doing the 6 o'clock game since it gets dark anyway by 6 o'clock over here since I'm from the East Coast. But we're going to get to the second half in a couple minutes here. Thanks so much for patiently waiting over at halftime. Yep, I got my first donation. Thanks so much, Behind the Arc fan. Yeah, we got quite a bit donations this past week, so this has been awesome. Got quite a bit of donations today, so this has been a blast here. Thank you so much all for the donations. Gaze, who popped in like first 10 minutes of the game when the score was like 9-8. He put out his first donation, and we were only like 3 or 4 minutes through the first quarter. So thank you so much to Gaze for the donation. Of course, big thank you to Jack Merriman on the channel for the dono as well. I appreciate the generosity, and he got a blue wrench earlier tonight as well, as we build up the play-by-play community together here, and thank you all so much for being a part here. Should Vaughn live out in South Korea? That would be a no, Vaughn. I don't think you want to live out in South Korea right now, especially with what's going on with the coronavirus in the Asian countries at the moment. You want to stay right here in the U.S. Yep, Jason putting out Devin Booker played on that Kentucky team. Should have went 40-0, but ended up getting beaten by Wisconsin. Praying so hard to see Duke in the Duke-Kentucky game, but they finished 38-1. Man, that would be insane if I'm able to call Duke versus Kentucky during the tournament. That would be insane. I was thinking about the matchups yesterday. Duke against Kentucky against Maryland. Kentucky against Maryland would be a good one if that was like a Final Four matchup or an Elite 8 game. Okay, we're back to action here, second half. Make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe if anybody's new here to the channel as we start out quarter number 3. Going right to left in the court here is the Thunder, and going left to right is the Nuggets. Oklahoma City puts up the jumper, and they lead right now by 2, 50-48. Denver with the basketball. Murray, top of the key. Dribbles towards the left wing, passes over to the left elbow, makes their move free throw circle inside, floats it up, ball partially blocked from behind, but that's a blocking foul committed by the Thunder, as that falls by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So free throws coming up right now at the free throw line. It's going to be 2 shots coming up now at the line by the Nuggets by Will Barton. First shot up, first shot good by Barton at the line. 1-point game. Thanks so much for the update there, Michael, my man. I'm always like moving so fast, like in between the chat and everything like that. So thanks so much for the update. Ooh, man. So second shot no good. Jamal Murray coming back out for the third quarter, still stretching though on his leg and hip area. Good sign though to whatever. Yep, didn't tighten it up for sure. 11:15 left to go in the third quarter. 1-point lead here as the Thunder take a 3. Chris Paul off the mark, no good. Nuggets with the rebounds. They have it at the left elbow, passing over Jokic. Jokic hands this one off into the hands now of Harris. Harris passes over left wing perimeter. Craig with the basketball, passes over top of the free throw circle to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Adams, takes the jumper over Adams. No good. Back iron rebounds by Gilgeous-Alexander to Thunder. Thunder with the basketball. 10:45 left to go in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander inside. 10:47 actually in the third, and the foul committed by the Nuggets here on the clock, so Thunder get the basketball right back. Yep, Chris Paul heating up right before the half. Indeed, banked a massive shot off the backboard to tie the game up at halftime. Gilgeous-Alexander passing to Key Adams. Hook banks it up and then off the backboard for 2 more. 3-point lead now by the Thunder. 10.5 left to go in the third quarter. They dribble it past the half-court. Look at Murray. Bounce pass over to Jokic. Hand off to Murray at the left wing. Hands this one over to Harris. Harris into the key. Passes right corner. That's a 3. Taken. No good off the mark. Rebounds by Steven Adams now of the Thunder. Thunder with the basketball. Paul has the ball at the right wing. Chris Paul right elbow. Floats it over to the left corner. Back to the top here. Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot fake. Makes his move inside. Ball tipped around. No good on the shot, but rebound offensively by Adams. Adams bounce pass back to the top here. Lou Dort with the ball. Swings it back over to Paul. Paul with 10 minutes left to go on the clock. 6 on the shot clock. Pass it over to Adams. Adams inside. Oh, a lot of contact. And that'll be a foul. Offensive foul by Steven Adams as Paul Millsap takes the charge. And Denver will be getting the basketball back here with 9:57. Or 1 second. They're going to reverse this. Oh, they're actually going to reverse this. Looks like Millsap was in possession, but they're going to say Adams ran over Millsap with a no foul offensively. So Adams actually going to the line. They call it blocking foul. First shot's good. I thought it'd be going reverse right there, back over to Denver. First shot's good at the free throw line by the Thunder. Second shot coming up. That one is up. That one's through at the free throw line. 54-49 to score. Thanks so much for the update, Behind the Arc fan. Yup, Adams is a big fella for sure, Michael. But let's see here. Mavs beat the Magic 112-106. Yeah, Luka Doncic had a night for sure tonight. He had 24 at halftime. Denver, low post, couldn't put it up. Gets rebound by the Thunder. Thunder with the basketball. Takes the three, right corner. Knocks it down right there by Gallinari. Puts it back to 8. 57-49 with the score. 9:39 left to go now in quarter number 3. Wizards down by 5 to the Cavaliers right now. Pacers up by 12 against the Knicks, 86-74. And Phoenix cutting that lead that Toronto had a massive lead to only 10 right now. Celtics lead by 7 with Karl Anthony Towns less T-Wolves. No Kemba Walker either for the Celtics. Spurs up by 9 against the Jazz. Thanks so much, Bud, for the scoreboard updates. So right now, we're just on break, everybody. 57-49 is the score. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe. We hit 30 here on the channel, which is awesome. Let's see if we can get to 35 tonight. Do I have Twitch? Vaughn puts out. I actually do not have Twitch. So no Twitch, just YouTube. Right now, we're just on break in this game. 9:39 left to go in the third quarter. Leading scores tonight look like this. For the Thunder, leading the way, finally somebody with double-digit points is Danilo Gallinari with 10 points so far for the Thunder. He's 12 rebounds by Steven Adams alongside 9 points tonight for the Nuggets, leading the way in scoring. 19 by Nikola Jokic, 11 by Jamal Murray. Jokic a perfect 7 for 7 at the line. Hey, welcome to the channel. Brandon, thanks so much for stopping by here. Another Denver fan on the channel. Welcome to the channel here. So currently we're just on break, everybody. If you enjoy the content, feel free to hit that like down below. Hit the big red subscribe button. Also, if you really enjoy it, ring the notification bell as well to know when I'll go live in the future. If you enjoy the channel, I call play-by-play of college basketball, the NBA, the March Madness tournament on the channel. I do plan on calling Kentucky versus Florida tomorrow. I might do another game depending on how my day goes tomorrow morning. I'm going to update you guys with that score. There was one I was looking at. Curious to see. Oh, wow. Yale with a comeback. Yale beat Cornell tonight 81-80 in double overtime. Jordan Bruner had a triple-double for the Bulldogs. 14 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. So massive win for Yale. Able to survive against the second worst team in the conference in the Ivy League. And Yale retains the #1 position. Hey, welcome in here, Peyton. Thanks so much for stopping by again. Yep, 57-49 is the score right now, Michael. No spoilers in the chat, man. No spoilers in the chat, man. I know that you like to talk about sports and everything, but try to keep it to yourself if you can. Yeah, Behind the Arc fan putting out Miami struggling last 10 games here. 4-6 right now. And their away record, 13-18. Not good on the road. Neither is the 76ers either. They're struggling right now on the road. 13-17, no problem. But 76ers struggling big time this year on the road as well. Hey, welcome to the channel, Leslie Golden, who is actually at the game. Well, welcome to finding my stream right now, as she is at the game as well. All right, we are back to action in this one. Nuggets get the basketball. Murray dribbles past the half-court logo. 9:30 left to go in the third quarter. Murray passes over left wing, back over to Jokic, top of the key. Moves it over to the right wing, into the hands of Millsap. Millsap passes over to Jokic here. Jokic, right baseline, working on Adams. Spin move past Adams. Jokic into the key. The shot too strong, though, off the backboard. Rebound by Chris Paul. Paul with the ball. Dribbles past half-court. Top of the key now. Takes a three. Paul up in the air. Got it. Hits down the triple. And this one is the largest lead tonight here. 60-49 with 9 minutes left to go in the third. Denver with the ball, right wing perimeter, into the hands of Barton. Barton takes a deep two, right baseline, got it. They needed that one to stay in this game right now. 9-point game with 8:50 left to go. Feel free to check out the Discord. That link is down below. My man Ryan just posted out that link. A 3-point shot off the mark, no good by Oklahoma City. Rebounds by the Nuggets here. Murray with the ball at the left wing perimeter. Takes a three. Top of the key. Murray. No good. Hits the front rim. Rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dribbles past the half-court logo. Gilgeous-Alexander. Dribbles to the left wing. 8.5 left to go in the third quarter. He has the basketball. Bounce pass, left elbow. Into the hands now, Gallinari back in his way. Low post for the Thunder. Gallinari looking for the turnaround with a contact. No foul. Rebound, Jokic. Jokic now with the ball. 8:15 left to go in the third. Takes it past the half-court logo. Top of the key. Moves it back over to Jokic. Takes the three. It is up. It is money. Jokic with a triple. Draws winning 6. 60-54 here. 8 minutes left to go in the third. Jokic with 22. 6 rebounds and 7 for 10 from the floor tonight. Thunder with the ball. Chris Paul moves inside, low post. Bounce pass over to Adams. Ball deflected, taken away and stolen though. In the key by the Nuggets. Millsap with a steal. Full court pass ahead of the pack. Takes the three. Left wing. It is up. It is money. Triple back-to-back 3-point shots by Denver. As they were down by 11 a couple moments ago. Now down by 3. 7.5 left to go in the third quarter. Passes over to Adams. Now over Gallinari. Gallinari right elbow with the basketball. Back in his way. Low post working on Harris. Turnaround jumper off the mark. No good. Rebound by the Nuggets here by Barton. Barton past the half-court logo. Dribbles to the top of the key. Barton takes a three. It is up. No good. Back iron. Tipped up in the air. Rebound Gallinari. Puts the ball into the hands of Paul. Paul with the basketball. Lobs it over. Steven Adams with the ball now at the left elbow. Adams working his way on Barton. Back in his way. Low post Adams into the key. Puts the shot up. No good. Too strong on the touch. Hit the back iron. Rebound by Denver. Jokic has it right wing. 6:50 left to go. Jokic back in his way on Adams. Jokic inside low post turnaround. Banks it up and in off the backboard. It's a 1-point game. Look at that. 10-zip run by Denver here in the last 2.5 minutes. With 6:50 left to go and a timeout taken on the court right now by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jokic working on Adams. Banks it home off the backboard. And the TV timeout here on the court. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. If anybody's new here on the channel as well, feel free, make sure to let me know down in the chat below who you are rooting for in this game. If you are a Denver fan, if you're an Oklahoma City fan, let me know down in the chat below in this game as well. Wow, Daniel Theis has 17 points. Oh my gosh. 17 points for Theis. For like a non-sharp shooter, basically a defender. That's crazy. I'm going to take a look at the Celtics box score. Thanks so much for the update, Ryan. I appreciate it, bud. So Daniel Theis, double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds. Celtics lead by 5. Seems like whenever I check the score, the Celtics game tonight, they're always up by 5 or 6. Celtics lead 79-74, 4:30 left to go in the third quarter against the T-Wolves tonight. Jason Tatum, 18 points. Tatum actually leads the scoring. He's got 18. Theis with 17. And then 16 by Gordon Hayward, 13 by Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart in the starting 5 with only 7. So right now we're just on break. We're going to get back to action here in a couple moments, everyone, on the channel. Yeah, he was putting in like spoilers here, but he like at first, like in the first half, he was ahead of what I was calling. He was ahead by like 10 seconds of what I was calling, and then whatever I was calling, I was like a full minute ahead of what he was putting in the chat. So it's kind of weird. Or so how this is happening right now, because what he was posting, like, I think I had the score, it was like 60-49 a couple minutes ago, and he said that the score was like, I think it was like 53-49 or something like that. He was like a full minute behind me. So right now we're just on break, everybody. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well if you enjoy the content I call play-by-play of basketball. College, NBA, March Madness tournament on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Feel free to join the Discord as well. That link is down below that we posted there. Thanks to Ryan on the channel with a Discord link. Peyton putting out, go check out his boy, Troxel Sports Talk. Let's see here. I'll type that in, Peyton, and see what I can get. I can't listen to it now because I'm calling this game, but I'll take a look and type in the channel to bookmark that for later. $60-59 is the score in this one. 6-point game, referring to the Celtics just a moment ago. Now it's 5, 80-75. Celtics lead the T-Wolves. Awesome. He's got over 1K. That's incredible. So, Troxel Sports Talk. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the update there, Peyton. I'm definitely gonna check that out after. So he does like play-by-play reaction videos too, with like the audio scoreboard. That's awesome. Alright, we're back to action. Thunder with the basketball into the hands of Chris Paul. Dribbles in the key. Floats it low post. Ball tipped out of bounds. Nuggets on a 10-zip run. Last 2.5 minutes as the ball gets tipped out of bounds. And the Thunder will get the basketball back here. 60-59. Don't know what time it is because ESPN just took the time off the scoreboard. Now they got it back. They had a scoreboard malfunction. 6.5 left to go in the third. Passing it over to the right wing. Makes their move inside with a contact, and that will be a blocking foul. And 2 shots coming up by the Thunder at the free throw line with Lou Dort. Cavs beat the Wizards tonight, 113-108. Mavericks over the Magic tonight, 122-106. Luka Doncic finished off with a double-double. 33 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. First shot, the free throw line. That one's up, that one's through. 2-point lead at the moment by the Thunders. We have 6.5 left to go in the third quarter. Shot number 2 coming up in just a second here at the free throw line. And that one's up, that one is through. 3-point game. Yep, three-point game right now. That's correct, as I'm just going to double-check the scoreboard. Yep. 6:20 left to go in the third. Top of the key, Murray. Murray with the basketball, dribbling towards the right elbow. Murray passes, low post to Jokic, hands it off to Murray. Murray inside, left, fadeaway, floater, difficult shot. Gets it for 2 by Jamal Murray. 1-point game right now, 62-61. 6 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. Thunder with the basketball. Paul takes a deep 2, right elbow, good. Hits it. Draining shots right now by both of these teams. 3-point game once again. With the basketball goes the Nuggets. They dribble past the half-court logo. At the left wing is Murray. Murray with the ball. Ooh, ball taken away, stolen. Nobody to beat. They're going to slam it home with a fast break. It's a 5-point lead right now, 66-61 with 5:40 left to go in quarter number 3. We'll try this again with Denver. Denver with the basketball. Steal and slam just a moment ago. Back by the Thunder. Bounce pass. Murray over to Jokic. Jokic left baseline. Low post now. Working his way. Inside. Puts up the shot. It's good for 2 by Jokic. It's back to a 3-point game. 5:20 left to go in the third. Thunder with the basketball. Past half court once again. Top of the key into the hands of Paul. Paul dribbles towards the right wing perimeter. Chris Paul with the ball. Makes his move to the free throw circle. Paul. Bounce pass. Low post. And that one to nobody. Well behind the defense. And it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds underneath the basket at the baseline. Behind the Arc fan putting out breaking news. AD says he wants to sign with a new seal and Breakers on Australia. What? That's crazy. .504 left to go in the third quarter. Contact in the key, and the Thunder go down right there with Dennis Schroeder. With a hard foul. Ooh, it was a slip on the court. A slip on the court as well with Will Barton. I was checking that update. Ooh, Schroeder limping right now. Schroeder towards the bench. So Schroeder out towards the bench right now. He's got 9 points, 4 rebounds. .504 left to go in the third. Inbounds by the Nuggets with the basketball at the top of the key. Lobs it over to the right elbow into the hands of Jokic. Jokic with the ball over to Murray. Murray turnaround. Right elbow. Difficult too. Hits it by Jamal Murray. It's a 1-point game. That's a difficult turnaround. Jay right there. 4:40 remaining here in quarter number 3. Paul with the ball. Right wing perimeter. Lobs it over now to Gallinari. Gallinari at the right elbow. Swings it back over to Paul. Top of the key with the basketball. Yeah, I looked it up and it was fake there. It was fake there. He tried to get me though. Good April Fool's joke, but we're still over a month away going to April Fool's. Yeah, that looked bad with Schroeder. He was limping there. That looked bad. That's not good by the Thunder. He is like the 6th man off the bench this season. 4.5 left to go in the third. 1-point game. Chris Paul with the ball at the right elbow. At the right baseline, puts up the jumper. It is good. Difficult shot, and he hits a lot of difficult ones right now in half number 2. 4:20 left to go. Let's see here. It's buried right in the chat. Oh, there we go. So, it was buried right in there in the chat. Ryan puts out, talk about being helped by a change of scenery. Malik Beasley averaged under 10 a game with the Nuggets, and he's doing well tonight. Yeah, 22 per game he is averaging. That's right now. Already 22 tonight. Wow, that's insane. So, a change of scenery helping out indeed Malik Beasley for the T-Wolves against the Celtics with 22 right now. Going inside. Chris Paul, step back 3. He's got it. Paul, step back 3 from behind the arc. He knocks it down. And he's got it. One second. Is ESPN? Yeah. Must be mine. Scoreboard was off there by ESPN. Now we got it correct. 72-65. Let me double check here. Yeah, that's the correct score right now. 72-65. 3:50 left to go in the third. The ball poked away. Stolen. Once again by the Thunder. Going in. One man to beat. Oh, they missed the layup, though. Missed it by Noel. Gets rebounded right back to the Nuggets. Nuggets with the basketball. Top of the key. They have the ball now. Pass it inside over to Jokic. Swings it backside to the right wing. Takes a 3. No good. Hits the front rim by Morris. And it gets rebound right over to the Thunder. Thunder with the ball now. Paul takes a 3. Top of the key over Murray. Paul, no good from the outside. Ball tipped out of bounds. And the last touch by the Thunder. Ball goes back to the Nuggets with a 7-point lead here by Oklahoma City. So 7-point game. Oh, thanks so much for the update, Ryan. Gordon Hayward, first one to get to 20 tonight. Chris Paul with a massive step back 3 a couple minutes ago. Murray with the ball now. So they're down by 7 at the moment. Going inside. Floater. Got it. That one falls for 2 by the Nuggets. Back and forth. A good one right now. 3 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. That's a jumper. Taken free throw circle. Off the mark. No good by Chris Paul. Ball tipped all the way to the backcourt. Paul will chase after it. He gets it. Paul retains possession with the ball. 10 on the shot clock. 2:55 left to go. Paul with the ball at the top of the key. Ooh, Murray coming in there right where the steal. Scoops it up. One man to beat. It's Paul. Oh, nice behind the back dribble. Finishes right there for 2 by Jamal Murray as he gets over Paul for the left-handed layup. 3-point game. Timeout on the court here. 2:46 left to go. We got ourselves a good one tonight. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as I call play-by-play of basketball and behind the arc basketball on YouTube. Can I stream the Purdue versus Michigan game yesterday? That was yesterday. I'm not going to stream a replay. And it was on the Big Ten. If it's on the Big Ten network, I can't get that. I don't have that channel over here. Oh, tomorrow he puts out. That makes more sense. No, I don't have the network it's on. I'm pretty sure it's on the Big Ten network. So right now we're just on break in this game, everybody at the moment. Let's take a look here. Leading scorers tonight, Nuggets with Jokic with 28, Murray with 17. Murray just got his first steal and the layup into the bucket for 2 over Chris Paul. And then 10 points by Will Barton so far tonight. Those are the 3 double-digit scores. Jokic with 28, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Murray with 17, and Barton with 10. For the Thunder, leading scorers tonight, 20 points by Chris Paul, 10 points by Gallinari so far tonight. After that last bucket from Jokic, PA announcer actually sounded resigned as he announced his name. He's just sitting on 28 points and 13 shots, just carving the Thunder's front court at the moment. Yeah, it's just been a mismatch there, working on Steven Adams. A couple of times he's been able to spin move past Adams. Adams having a rough game here. 9 points, 3 for 10 from the floor. 12 boards, though. Adams able to crash the glass a lot of times tonight, like he's done all season. Imagine streaming a game from yesterday. Yeah, that would be weird. Streaming a game that was already played. Right now we're just on break. Celtics lead the T-Wolves 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 95-88 is the score. The starting five all with double-digit points. Gordon Hayward leads the way with 22. 18 points by Jason Tatum, 16 by Jaylen Brown, 17 by Daniel Tice alongside 11 rebounds, and 10 by Marcus Smart. Alright, we're back to action. Final 2 minutes of this one. So we get a couple buckets here. So they just changed the score. Going inside, Denver lays it up and in. So trading off buckets the past 2 possessions. Thunder going inside, they put it up and in. So we got 76-71, 135 left to go in the third. 3 straight buckets after this break. Low post, Denver floats it up. We got a fourth one. Up and in, that's good by Millsap. Back and forth, 76-73, 120 left to go in the third quarter. Thunder with the basketball, right wing perimeter. They make their move now to the right elbow. Ooh, almost lost control of the ball. They do get it back, dribbling around the perimeter. Now they pass it back to the free throw circle. Makes their move inside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes back on top now. Into the hands of Ferguson. Ferguson. Low post puts up the shot and no good off the backboard. Rebound by the Nuggets. Nuggets ball. Moves it over. Left corner perimeter. Passes. Low post. Backdoor cut. Slamming it down by Plumlee for 2. It's a 1-point game. 53 seconds left to go. 1-point game here. Thunder with the basketball. Once again at the left wing perimeter. They have it into the hands of Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander dribbles now to the free throw circle. Floats it up. Left elbow, got it. That one is good by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to a 3-point ball game. 33 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Murray has the basketball top of the key. Dribbles now to the right elbow. Step back. Deep 2. That one no good off the back iron. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be a rebounding foul. I think it's going to be on the Thunder for the foul. Ooh, hard foul there. Going down to the ground. For the Nuggets was Torrey Craig. 24 seconds left to go. Yeah, let's keep an eye on it, guys. Let's keep an eye on it because the last thing you want to do is that guy from last night. That guy from last night was terrible. The one that said that he subscribed, hit the notification bell, and then just posted racial slurs in the chat. That guy was awful. Like, he kept on telling me how he loved the stream and everything. That was on the Oregon stream yesterday. Bounce pass. Low post inside with 15 seconds left to go, and there's going to be shots coming up at the free throw line here for the Nuggets. So 2 shots coming up at the line. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the thumbs up here as I call play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Yeah, thank you guys so much for holding the fort. I appreciate it. Shouldn't be like that at all. First shot coming up at the line. Nerlens Noel. Or actually, no, this is the Nuggets. Jeremy Grant. First one's up. First one's good. So used to seeing Denver playing in the blue uniforms tonight. So that's why it's a 2-point game. Payton putting out, he's got to go. His name is going to be John Van Diver. He puts out here. Second shot, 15 seconds left to go in the third. That one's good. Nice to know. Alright. Final 10 seconds remaining before halftime. 1-point lead here by the Thunder. Chris Paul with the ball. Dribbles, top of the key, makes his move to the left wing, sets it back up to the edge of the Thunder logo. Paul, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, passes over, that's a 3. Gallinari at the horn, no good, hits the back iron, and that is the end of the third quarter here, and a good one tonight. A 1-point lead now by the OKC Thunder as we move on to quarter number 4, and a tight one here, 78-77. Great game tonight here, folks. Celtics with only 10 bench points. Doesn't surprise me, Behind the Arc fan. Does not surprise me. I wish they had made a move at the trade deadline to get like somebody that could help with the bench. So 2 points by Vincent Poirier, who I'm shocked that he scored. 2 by Romeo Langford, and 6 by Brad Wanamaker for the bench for the Celtics tonight. That is it. They lead against the T-Wolves in the fourth quarter, 95-88. We're going to the fourth quarter here in just a moment. If you guys are new to the channel, let me know down in the chat below if you're a fan here of the Thunder or the Nuggets. Down in the chat below, let's take a look. Leading scores, Nikola Jokic, 28 tonight. For the Nuggets, he leads the team in scoring, 28, 7, and 5 for his numbers, 28 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Jamal Murray, 19 points for the Nuggets, 10 points by Will Barton. For the Thunder, leading scorer tonight, Chris Paul with 20. Steven Adams got 9 rebounds, but struggling from the floor, 3 for 10 shooting, and 10 points by Danilo Gallinari. So those are the numbers so far. Jason Smells overtime tonight on a buzzer beater. And he predicted the NC State win, but not like they did it by 22 during the game on Friday. Thanks so much, Jack here, for joining back on. He loves games like this. This is Peyton back on the channel as well. John Van Diver putting on here on the channel is Peyton's name change. So welcome in John Van Diver as Peyton over on the channel. Once again, hello. Yeah, that's unfortunate there, what Ryan puts. Never thought we'd have to ban somebody from the Discord for what happened last night. That's the second time it's happened in 8 days. Crazy. I don't know if it was the same person or not, but that's terrible. It was terrible. But yeah, anything suspicious, even with like the profile pictures, I can't really see from my end here with any of the profile pictures, but if anything looks suspicious with the profile pictures or this and that too. Like I was looking at his profile pic, it was creepy. So right now we're just on break. We're going to go to the fourth quarter just a moment. Hey, welcome to the channel, Rico45. Thanks so much for stopping by. Indeed, man, I'll update you guys on the numbers for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Dennis Schroeder. Let's see here. Gilgeous-Alexander right now with 9.6 assists. He's 4 for 13 from the floor, though. Struggling tonight from the floor. He hasn't hit a 3. 0 for 3 from behind the arc. And Dennis Schroeder, 9 points off the bench tonight in 17 minutes played. He got hurt at kind of like the mid stage of the third quarter trying to chase after a ball. Looked like it was like the lower body injury for Dennis Schroeder. So that's a big crusher there. He's been producing off the bench. He's averaging like 19 right now. So if you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe if anybody's new here on the channel. I call play-by-play basketball, NBA, the March Madness tournament, college basketball on the channel. Yep, doesn't surprise me behind the arc fan. Golden State with the worst defensive rating in the NBA. Does not surprise me a bit. Yep, Pop Smoke died last week. Man, it's terrible to hear that, but yes, I did know that, John. Okay, we're back to action. Fourth quarter starts now, 1-point Thunder lead. They go inside, low post, puts up the shot. No good by the Nuggets, gets rebound by the Thunder. Thunder with the basketball, left wing perimeter into the hands of Schroeder. Schroeder dribbles now, free throw circle. Schroeder back outside, puts it into the hands now of Adams. Adams hands it off now to Gilgeous-Alexander, dribbling towards his left. Good to see Schroeder back in there. He got hurt at the mid-stage of the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander inside, low post, puts into the hands of Adams. Adams, the jumper, that was good for 2 right there. 3-point game in this one, 11:20 left to go. Denver with the basketball, and a good one tonight. Top of the key into the hands of Morris. Morris dribbling towards his left. Passes back over to Morris. Left wing here with 11:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Passes over. Top of the key here to Plumlee. Moves towards his left. Hands this basketball off. They make their move. Low post. Lots of contact. No foul, though. As they try to play through it by Michael Porter Jr. is into the game now for the Nuggets. Ball gets rebounded by the Thunder. Thunder in the key. Puts it up. Now one's up and good for 2 by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic and Murray right now on the bench for the Nuggets with 10:45 left to go to start out the fourth quarter. 5-point game, Denver with the basketball. They dribble at the right wing perimeter. That ball's into the hands for Monty Morris now for the Nuggets. Puts up the jumper, that one counts for 2. Great game here tonight. Hey, welcome in my man Colin. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel. Thanks so much for finding my channel, by the way. Rico45. 10:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Going inside, a lot of contact and a foul. And the Thunder will go to the free throw line, shoot 2 here. Coming up with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward now is 24. Thanks so much, Ryan, for the update, my man. Yes, I am really sad about that too, John. So, hello, John Van Diver here on the channel. First shot up, first shot good by Gilgeous-Alexander at the free throw line for the Thunder. They lead by 4, 83-79. Yes, I'll scroll up there. Just a moment. Oh, yeah, I remember. That was the stream with the guy with a Joel in it. Yep. He was like a 16-year-old kid with a Joel on it. Yeah, that guy got immediately banned from the channel. Second shot good by Gilgeous-Alexander at the line. 5-point game, 10 minutes remaining. They have it at the left baseline. Swings it back for the Nuggets to the left elbow. Takes a deep 2-jumper off the mark. No good. Rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander for the Thunder. Thunder with the basketball past half court. Makes their move inside. Passes right corner. That's a 3 up in the air. They got it. 3-point ball going down right there from behind the arc. That shot falls down by the Thunder by Abdul Nader. With 9:54 to go, stoppage in time on the court, 8-point lead by OKC. Right now, if you guys are new to the channel, hit the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe as I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Wow, Behind the Arc fan putting out Isaiah Thomas as the 495th worst defensive rating. I didn't even know that there was like that many players to even account for this season in the NBA. 495, like out of everybody who's played, that's gonna be like dead bottom. Let's see, Vaughn putting out, he does swear, but he hates, yep, those gangsters should not use that word in your school there, Vaughn. So currently we're just on break. Oh, man. Jeez, Celtics right now in a tight one against the T-Wolves in the game they need to win, basically. With no Karl-Anthony Towns, I know no Kemba Walker either. But that is a game you gotta win there for the Celtics. Right after the All-Star break. So I'll keep you guys posted on the scores throughout the NBA. Just a moment. 100-98 is the score. 9 minutes remaining in the Celtics-Timberwolves game. Pacers beat the Knicks tonight, 106-98. Mavericks beat the Magic, 122-106. Cavaliers beat the Wizards tonight, 113-108. Games in action right now, Spurs leading the Jazz, 65-44 in a shocker. That game's at Utah. And other games going on tonight in the NBA. Raptors lead against the Suns. They just finished the game. Raptors get the win tonight, 118-101 over the Phoenix Suns. So right now we're just on break. We'll get right back to the action here a couple moments from now on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to the channel here, my man Mamba Dreams. Thanks so much for stopping by. Kobe Bryant tributes. Stories from fans around the world at Mamba and me. Thank you so much for joining my stream here. It means a whole lot to me, my man Mamba Dreams. 28 points by Nikola Jokic, 13 by Jamal Murray right now for the Nuggets, and 10 by Will Barton, the top 3 scorers. For the Thunder, looks like this: 20 by Chris Paul, 13 tonight by Steven Adams, 10 by Danilo Gallinari so far, double-double by Steven Adams, 13 points, 14 boards. Dennis Schroeder with 9, and Lou Dort with 9 as well tonight. He's got himself 3 steals, though, in this game by Lou Dort. Same as Steven Adams, 3 steals, 2 blocks. We're going to get back to action just in a moment. I won't able to stream the Celtics-Lakers game on Sunday. I have rehearsal on Sunday night. So I have rehearsal every other Sunday. So I'm going to be away on Sunday. So no streams on Sunday. Make sure if you guys would like to ring the notification bell so you guys know when I go live for the next stream. I do plan on doing Florida versus Kentucky tomorrow for college at 6 p.m. Eastern time, as we're going to get back to action in this game. Alright, 87-79, 9:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Denver with the basketball, left wing perimeter, as they have it now trailing by 8. They pass in the backdoor cut. Ooh, soaring right there. Porter Jr. with a massive slam dunk. Dribbling down and over on the pass in the backdoor cut home to the left baseline. Jams it down with a two-handed slam. With authority, 6-point game, 9:30 left to go. Top of the key, Thunder. With the ball, Gilgeous-Alexander. Floater in the key, no good. A little bit of help on the tip, and Adam gets it. Banks it up and then off the backboard. That one counts for 2. Back to 8 here as we approach that 9-minute mark left to go. Yes, they will be tied in 6th place if Oklahoma City does come out and win this game tonight. They'd be back and tied in 6th place since Dallas won their game tonight. They swing it over top of the key. Nuggets with the basketball. Jeremy Grant at the free throw circle. Grant making his move. Left elbow. Passes. Low post over to Porter. Porter banks it up and then off the backboard for 2 more for the Nuggets. Back to 6 once again. 89-83. 8:45 remaining in this one. Thunder with the basketball. Right wing perimeter. Dribbling now. Inside. Floats it up. Oh, they get it. Schroeder for 2 more. He's got 11. Dennis Schroeder in a double-digit points mark now for this one. 8:35 left to go. Monty Morris has a right wing, passes over to Plumlee. Plumlee at the right elbow. Guarded here by Adams. Plumlee has some space, takes the jumper over Adams. Plumlee drills it. It's back to 6 here, 91-85. Hey, welcome to the channel, JC Boychette. Thanks so much for stopping by from the Philippines right now. Welcome to the channel. 8:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Left wing perimeter. Schroeder with the basketball for the Thunder. Passes over towards the top. Moves it over towards the right wing. Makes their move inside. Passes over to Adams. Adams. Low post. Puts it up. Low post. And he gets fouled. And Steven Adams will go to the free throw line. Shoot 2. 8 minutes left to go. Yeah, Michael here. You should, like, think about creating, like, a channel or something like that, because it seems like you're really passionate about sports, man. Like, you should go into, like, something like sports writing or, like, create, like, a channel yourself, bud. First shot, up at the free throw line. That one's good. Adams here, shot number 2 at the line for the Thunder. 8 minutes left to go. What would that be, John Vidiver here on the channel? Guess what? He puts what? As that shot is good at the free throw line as well. 93-85 is the score. We have 8 minutes remaining. Hey, welcome back in. I don't know anymore. So 8 minutes left to go. That's a jumper taken. Air ball. Air ball by Denver. By Michael Porter Jr. Goes out of bounds. So it's 7:50 on the clock. The Thunder up by 8. We'll get the basketball right back. What do I think about Kyrie's situation? Well, it's just unfortunate for the Brooklyn Nets. They got what they got, and now it's basically on to next season for Brooklyn. It's basically on to next season, but I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, and I was never a fan of Kyrie. And it's just unfortunate that Brooklyn got what they got there. And they're thinking about next season when Kyrie teams up with KD, and they're going to try to make a run for it once they recover from their injuries. 7:30 left to go. Low post now, so Kyrie done for the season with shoulder impingement. That's a three-point shot, no good off the mark by Denver. Offensive rebound, Porter. Porter lost control of the basketball. The refs say that it's out of bounds by who? Who are the refs going to say here? Out of bounds, last touched by the Thunder. So the Nuggets get this basketball back. They're going to get it back in the front court. Hayward with 26 right now. Thanks so much, Ryan, for the update, my man. Would the Nets be a contender already next season? They will be up there. It all depends on what KD does to come back for next season. If I don't think he's going to be 100% himself. It's so tough to get back to that injury. It's probably going to be 85% of himself there to come back from the injury. But I would put the Nets as a contender if all the pieces line up together. They have the talent for sure. It's just about putting the pieces there together. If they could do that, and with the leadership, if they could do that as well. Oh man, Celtics in a tight one right now against the T-Wolves. We're right now on a timeout on the game. 7:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. 8-point lead by the Thunder, 93-85. If anybody's new here in the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, as they call play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Welcome to the channel here. Logan Dickey, thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. Fury versus Wilder. Who do I got? I don't really pay attention to like a lot of like boxing, like MMA or UFC fights that go down over. I don't get any of that because that's on pay-per-view. So I can't even get any of that. So I'll go Fury for that one. So I'll go Fury in that one. Marcus Smart balling out here. Let's check here. He's got 10 right now. He had a game a couple of weeks ago before the All-Star break. He had like a high 30-point game he had for Marcus Smart. I looked at the score. I was like, whoa. It's like massive point total there he had during that one. Yeah, I can't get it either, Vaughn. It's paid per view. I wouldn't want to be wasting a lot of my money anyway that I worked so hard for. When you can watch the highlights and stuff of that just for free anyway. So right now we're just on break. Spurs lead the Jazz at halftime. 65-46 is the score. That one. Celtics up against the T-Wolves, 108-107. Gordon Hayward with 26 tonight. for the Celtics, and that game's got 5.5 minutes left to go remaining. Other games tonight: Pacers beat the Knicks 106-98 to score. Raptors beat the Suns 118-101. Yes, thanks so much for updating, being on the chat here. John Servant Salazar, I'll update you on the 3-point percentage there for the Nuggets. Let's see what we got. We're going to go through that right now. 3-point shooting percentage, yikes. Yeah, 4 for 22 from behind the arc, so that's only 18% tonight. 3 balls have just been a struggle tonight from behind the arc, while the Thunder are 8 for 21 at 38% so far in this one. Malik Beasley, wow, what a change of scenery, what it's done for him. 27, thanks so much for the update, Ryan. So we're going to get right back to this game in just a moment. Golden State with the worst defensive rating and the worst offensive rating. Doesn't surprise me because no Steph Curry, no Klay Thompson. KD goes to the Nets. And that team is full of a bunch of rookies, basically, in that lineup there. So does not sound surprising. Hayward now with 29. Yep, feel free to join the Discord if you guys really enjoy sports, as we're going to get back to this game in an 8-point game with 7:20 remaining in this one. As we're back to action. Thunder lob over the top, and they jam it down right there with the alley-oop. Right back after the TV timeout, they go with the alley-oop jam. 7:10 remaining, 10-point lead by OKC. Jokic passes over top of the key now for Denver with the basketball to Grant. Passes back over to Jokic at the right elbow. Jokic trying to back his way in there. Jokic passes into the key, and we get a push-off. Who is it going to be on? Is that going to be foul by OKC, I think. Oklahoma City commits the foul. I think it's going to be reaching. It was close there. Tight guarding. What went wrong for the Spurs this season? I think it's just like a lot of the pieces are like older there for the team. Like a lot of older players for the Spurs or so, and it's kind of like players that were talented like a few years ago, but it's kind of like dropped now. They're gonna have to move like a lot of pieces, I feel like, during like free agency. 95-85 to score. Behind the arc fan thinks that a bunch of cleaners and janitors could do better. We get back into this game. Denver inbounds, a lot of contact in the low post as the clock is stopped with 6:49 left to go. Ooh, Chris Paul is down too for the Thunder. Chris Paul is okay. It's going to be Gary Harris. He is the one. I didn't see Gary Harris underneath Chris Paul. Chris Paul is bending down, same as Murray, to help out Gary Harris. Gary Harris right now down underneath the basket. Rolling. Yeah, he's rolling over on his body right now, and Chris Paul helps him out to his feet. That was a hard foul. Hey, welcome in, Harry here. Thanks so much, Harry, for stopping by again. Do I think Atlanta will win the NBA championship with Trae Young? Maybe like 6 or 7 or 8 years from now. They're going to have to build up strong there. They got a lot of young players. It's going to take quite a while, but maybe in like 2027, check on back here, and maybe your dream will come true there. Lakers versus Milwaukee in the championship, John puts out here on the channel. That very well looks possible. I would say that is possible with a combination. Clippers versus Bucks, that is possible too. I'm a Celtics fan. They just have to get past Milwaukee, I feel like, but they did not add the piece I was looking for during free agency. A bench player that could definitely help them out with the bench scoring, which the bench is struggling once again tonight. Denver at the free throw line. First shot's up. First shot's good there by Gary Harris. I'm going to say probably it's going to be tough for the Celtics to get back there unless the road was paved for their way to get there with a Milwaukee loss. That's the only thing. Second shot coming up by Harris at the free throw line. 6:49 left to go. That shot's up. That shot is good. Puts it back to an 8-point game. We've seen a lot of this 8-point scoring range tonight here between these two teams. Thunder with the basketball leading throughout basically the entirety of this game. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Schroeder makes his move to the left elbow. Dribbles back outside, swings it back to Paul. Paul now with the basketball. Paul lobs it over to the right corner, moves it around the perimeter now. Gallinari has it, right wing. 6.5 left to go. Gallinari, 6 on the shot clock. Passes, right baseline. They take a deep 2 or deep 3. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebounds by Denver with the basketball. Murray dribbles past the half-court logo now. Murray top of the key. Swings over to the left wing perimeter. Nuggets with the ball. Into the hands of Millsap. Back over to Murray. Murray. Spin move. Back over to Jokic. Jokic inside. Passes over to Yuri. Moves it back over to Millsap. Passes left corner 3. In the air. They got it. Nice ball movement. That was good right there. From inside over to the left wing. Over to the left corner. 5-point game with 6 minutes left to go off the Denver 3. OKC with the basketball. Chris Paul at the left wing. Passes back to the right wing. Gallinari a 3. No good off the mark. Rebounds by Denver. Nuggets have the basketball right back in the good one so far tonight. Jokic with it at the left wing perimeter. Hands this one off. They have it now dribbling at the left elbow. Harris with the basketball. Looking to pass it back to Barton. Barton now with the ball top of the key for Denver. Passes inside over to Jokic. Slams it down. Massive slam thrown down right there by Nikola Jokic with a 3-point game with 5.5 left to go. Good one tonight. Make sure hit the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. 7-zip run right now by the Nuggets. OKC basketball. Chris Paul takes a 3. Top of the key. He is money. Chris Paul dropping down the triples just like that. It's 98-92 with 5:10 remaining. John is a Houston fan, but he is on the Bucks for this one. He has got Milwaukee, which very well could win the East, especially how they're going this season. That ball stolen away in the key. Denver coughs it up. Stolen away by OKC. Chris Paul passes over right corner. Dribble drive into the lane, and they slam it down right there for the two-handed slam. And that is a triple-digit mark right now on the board for the Thunder. The move over the scoreboard over for you guys. 192 is the score here with 4.5 left to go. 4.5 left to go in this one. Top of the key, Murray. Dribbles now to the right elbow. Takes a difficult jumper. Fade away. Rattled out. No good. Tipped around. Rebound by Schroeder of the Thunder. Thunder with the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo. Indeed, Paul still balling out. They have it top of the key here with Chris Paul having himself a game. Paul swings it over. Right wing to right corner. That's a 3 in the air. No good. Hits the front rim by Oklahoma City. Rebound Denver. Denver with the basketball. Murray has it. Passes back on the top now. Open 3. They take it. They are money. From behind the arc, Will Barton just completely wide open. Drains down the triple for the Nuggets with 3:50 remaining. A great one tonight here, folks. Indeed, we got ourselves a good game with these two teams. Nikola Jokic with 30. Murray with 19. Gallinari with the basketball now. Dribble drive. Floats it up. Oh, he gets it with a contact. Gallinari puts it up and in for 2 on a circus shot. It'll count for 2. And he'll go to the free throw line with 3:41 to shoot the and one. Let's see here. Chris Paul tonight, 23. Gallinari now with 13. Jaylen Brown with 25 in the Celtics game. Thanks so much, Ryan, for the update, my man. Damian Lillard playing a league-high 37 minutes per game. Dame time has been on fire like this past month. Tice with 21. That's a shocker. Chris Paul, a beast. Still has it in him. Gallinari at the free throw line. The shot by Gallinari coming up. It is good. 8-point game once again. Tatum with 24 in the Celtics game. Celtics are playing the Timberwolves, and Celtics up by 8. 119-111 in that game with the final 4 minutes. This game, we have the final 4 minutes as well. 3:35 left to go. 8-point lead now by the Thunder. And the Nuggets have the basketball. Denver just got fouled, though. Foul on the court is going to be away from the basketball, so Denver will inbound. Denver will inbound. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Pass over to Jokic. Jokic hands off Murray. Murray. Floater inside. No good. Rolls around the backboard. Offensive rebound. Jokic puts it up and in for 2 more. 103-97. 3:20 remaining. Back to the Thunder here. Thunder with the basketball, left wing Paul. Paul has the ball. Dribbles now to the top of the free throw circle. Dribbles back to the top of the key. Chris Paul still with the basketball. Paul swings it over to the right wing. Moves it back over to Paul. Paul at the left wing. 3:05 left to go. Paul with 5. Paul with 4 in the shot clock. Move inside the key. Puts up the floater. No good off the back iron. Gets his own offensive rebound. Chris Paul up and good for 2 right there. Nobody was able to box out Chris Paul, and he was able to put it back with 3 minutes left to go in the timeout taken here on the court by Denver. Great one tonight here, everybody. OKC, what a season. What a season here. JC Boychette putting out OKC should need another star next season. Rebuild with Paul. I am shocked this year. I thought they were out of playoff contention. Like, looking at the team after what happened back in, it was during July, during the Summer League. It happened there where they lost Russell Westbrook, and it wasn't looking too promising to the analysts' opinion about the future OKC, but with all the draft picks they have stored, man, right now they're looking like they're going to be tied for 6th in the conference with Dallas if they get a W here tonight. What a game. Chris Paul tonight, tearing it up on the court, 25 points, 10 for 16 from the floor, 4 for 6 from behind the arc. The starting 5 all with double digits tonight. 25 by Chris Paul. Steven Adams with 17 points, 16 rebounds. 13 by Gallinari. 11 by Gilgeous-Alexander. And 11 by Lou Dort. Also the bench coming in strong. Dennis Schroeder with 11. 10 points by Nerlens Noel right now in this game tonight. So currently we're just on the timeout. We're going to get back to action here in just a moment. Hey, welcome in Kevin here. Yes, indeed, man. Heck of a game. Lots of swinging momentum for sure. This game was, it was a lot from between like 5 and 10 points the range was. Like a lot in this game. We've been stuck at 8 for quite a bit. Like between like going back and forth between 8 and 10 throughout most of this game here with the range of points. Back to action. Jokic with the basketball. Swings it back over to the left corner. Denver with it with 2:45 left to go on the clock. They move it to the left wing. Takes a 3. It's up. No good. Hits the back iron. Rebounds by the Thunder. Thunder basketball here. With 2.5 left to go, they'll take it past the half-court logo. Kevin putting out, always streaming a good game. I appreciate my man. And also, Heyo, he is back. Yes. Yeah, no problem, my man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thunder inside. They put it up and in for 2 more. 2:20 left to go. Left wing into the hands now of Murray. Dribbles now left elbow. Ooh, ball stripped away from him. Stolen by Adams with the basketball. And the Thunder get it right back. Puts the ball into the hands of Chris Paul. 2 minutes left to go. Paul at the top of the key. Dribbles to the left wing perimeter. Paul with the ball now, as he is double teamed. Paul bounce pass over to Adams, left baseline. 8 on the shot clock. Adams, circles around. Nobody was able to cover Steven Adams, and somebody forgot their coverage. He just jams it down with a complete hole right in the middle. Yikes. Denver did not cover at all. 109-97. Nuggets with the basketball. And we get a foul coming in on the court by Thunder here with 1:49 left to go. Let's see here, behind the arc fan putting out most efficient scores for the month here. I think that's what he's putting out. Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Oh, for tonight. Oh, he's putting out leading scores tonight. That's, yeah, because I was going to say Gordon Hayward for the month. Yeah, he's not averaging 29. Thanks so much, behind the arc fan. So leading scores tonight, Siakam for Toronto, 37 tonight for him. Luka Doncic he had an incredible game for him. Double-double, 33 tonight for his point total. Gordon Hayward, 29 for Gordon tonight. That game's still going on with Minnesota. First shot at the free throw line there. That one is up, and that one is through. But the Nuggets puts it back to 11. Jokic with 28 tonight. Evan Fournier for the Magic as well with 28. Jokic, as we update the totals here. That shot's good. Jokic actually has a little bit more. As the score just got updated. He has 32. That shot's good at the free throw line. 10-point game, 1:45 left to go. Tice is 23. Wow. For somebody who usually usually produces like 10 or 11 usually. That's major for the Celtics tonight. A minute and a half left to go. 1:30. Paul has the ball. Dribbles now. Swings it back out to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 on the shot clock. Makes his move. Floats it up, and a foul committed by Denver. By Lou Dort. 1:27 left remaining. Yep. They're not in the bonus just yet, so the Thunder will inbound. He is doing well putting this team together here for Oklahoma City. All these players doing a great job with their contributions tonight for OKC. Double digits in the starting 5. Chris Paul in the MVP conversation. JC Boychette is he's not like the largest scorer, but this year he's done an awesome job putting this team together with his leadership, and they have surpassed expectations big time. Following the court, Chris Paul with 27, going to the free throw line. 90% free throw shooter. First shot's good. He's got 28. They also got a 110 spot on the board tonight. 110 to 99. If you guys are new to the channel, before you sign off here on the channel, make sure to hit that like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you enjoy what I do as well. Second shot good at the free throw line by Chris Paul. He's got 29. 1:15 left to go. Murray with the basketball for Denver. Passes over. Back over to Murray. Takes a three. No good off the mark and rebounded by the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it into the hands of Paul. Paul now with the ball, and the Nuggets will not fall in the final minute. Final minute right now. The crowd on their feet. Great win tonight for OKC, by the way. They're going to improve to 34-22, tied with Dallas for 6th in the West once again, and 18-12 at home. That's a three. No good off the mark. Rebound by Denver, though. 12-point game, 40 seconds remaining. Pass, full court pass up ahead of the pack, and Murray lays it up and in for two. Looks like too little too late by this point, though. 10-point game with 40 seconds on the clock. Thunder with the basketball. And Denver won't follow. Gallinari has it. Double team trap set up. He's got to pass it, though. Gallinari looking to pass it someplace, and the foul is set up with 31 seconds. 26 for Tatum. That's called producing tonight. Producing with a bunch of players there. Tice, Tatum, Hayward, Brown having a big game. Marcus Smart only at 10. 25 for Tice. Wow. Good win indeed, Kevin, for the Thunder tonight. This is my first ever regular season game for the Thunder, so thank you guys so much for stopping by here on the channel. I think I called the Nuggets my third game calling the Nuggets, and the third game I believe they lost, I think, when I called them, because I called them against the Celtics. They lost back in December. Called them last month against the Mavericks. I believe the Mavericks won that game. That was a great game, though. Both of the shots good at the free throw line. 12-point game, 30 seconds remaining. Murray with the basketball. Top of the key, swings out to the left wing perimeter now. Nuggets with it. Nuggets dribble drive. Inside low post, puts it up. Too strong off the backboard. Offensive rebound, they get it. They dribble around the basket. Passes back to the outside. Right corner three. Off the mark. No good. Rebound by Steven Adams, and that is the ball game. 10 seconds remaining. He'll dribble out the clock tonight. And an incredible finish to this one for the Thunder. Chris Paul led the scoring, 29. There were 7 players tonight for OKC with double-digit points in this game. Final score, 113-107. Oklahoma City at home with the first win back after the All-Star break here. And what a season for them. Starting out losing record, Oklahoma City had 6-11 on Thanksgiving. They moved up to 15-15 the day after Christmas. And now they move on to 16-7 right now in the year 2020 as this game has gone final. Before I sign off, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you guys so much for everybody who joined in the stream tonight here. My man Ryan, Behind the Arc fan. Kevin, my man, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it for being a part here, and a great day tomorrow indeed for some more college hoops. Make sure you guys know when I put on the notification bell so you guys will know when I do go live next if you're really interested in hearing me as well. My man Jason here, you guys were awesome. And yes, I wish Jason good luck on the lottery. My man Vaughn, Alex from the DMV Sportsnet. I know John from Off the Wall Hockey was on earlier. And thank you so much for the 2 donations here. Gazed in the first 10 minutes of the stream he donated to me. And as well as Jack Merriman, I appreciate it as well. Rico45, welcome to the channel here. Thanks so much for stopping by tonight here. As this game has gone final, W tonight here by OKC, 12-point win, 113-101 over the Denver Nuggets, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by.